He might pop in later.
Yeah, he watching a soccer game, huh?
All right, we're live. I don't know why the intro didn't play. It kind of wigged out on us. Let me get
Which
us
fucking
live on
game is about winning and
Instagram.
losing? We don't fucking lose. There, I just did it for us, man.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, let's see.
There we go. Let's see. Are we live on the gram or is that shit acting weird? Because I
I'm
see it up.
I'm
I
checking it
don't see
right
our
now.
feed there.
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, we good. Power to the people. We back to do maintenance. We back. We good.
What's up, my nigga?
Always chilling is on
I
there.
almost sound like Jackie Chan just now. What's up, my?
What's up, my Nika?
So what you saying? Like Jackie Chan just now. Let me go ahead and put that on mute. I just want to make sure. Oh, we got people already in here, man. We got people.
Appreciate it. Yep. Always chilling. He giving us a heads up. The IG is up. I appreciate you, my guy.
Appreciate you, brother. How you doing, man? How you doing in the comments, man? I use IG. Hold on. Always chilling. I actually like that name.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name, my name. How you doing, brother? How's everything going with you, man? Let's get our pleasantries out the way.
Man, I am good. I'm just over here. I'm gonna give homie a little banner. Man, shout out to Always Chilling, man.
Yeah,
Just
man.
I mean, oh shit. Hold on. Let me get the spelling right because this is Z, not an S.
I'm watching it. I'm watching it. My G.
Let me get it right, man. Give him a shout out real quick to Always Chilling, man. We appreciate you watching the World Cup along with us. I got the game right here. Shout out to Always Chilling, man. So yeah, man, I'm good, bro. You know, day by day. How you?
Same. I can't complain. You know,
day by motherfucking day, man.
We out here making it happen, Captain.
Yeah, that's all we can do, right?
Hey, man.
All right, so
I'm out here waiting to see. They said Donald Trump was going to pardon Diddy. You believe it?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna do anything to get the distraction away from what the fuck he doing. He like, oh, did he still in jail?
I mean, I just think Donald is that kind of dude to do that just to rub it in people's face. Absolutely. I think he likes to cause, you know what I'm saying, cause some trepidation, cause some chaos. I think much like people like, 50 Cent, people like that, I think he likes to stay in the news cycle.
Where we at, chilling? Where we at, man? We in Cali.
Yeah, I said SoCal. I just see them back in the comment.
We in Cali.
All right, man. So let's talk. Let's hit these. We got some YouTube comments. Yo, look, Blaze Phase B6S. Hey, yo, what's up? What's up, man? What's good with you?
Yo.
Yeah, Diggy does have federal charges.
Yeah, Diggy got federal charges, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he got. Oh, you in Sacktown? Shout out to Sacktown, man. My nigga Doughboy is from Sacktown, man. Man, shout out to Cosmic GD62. He's saying what's up.
What's up?
He asking how we doing.
We doing great.
We good, bro.
Blessed and highly flavored over here, man. That's what we doing, man.
Yeah, we good. So let's get to some of these topics, man. The biggest topic out of the last week, man, the Boston Celtics agreed to trade Jaylen Brown to the Philadelphia 76ers for Paul George, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks. What do you think about this deal? Why do you think Boston did the deal?
First, I like to start off with, fuck the Celtics. Fuck Boston. We Laker fans over here, so anything that makes them bad, I'm okay with. Anything that takes away from the Boston Celtics, and Pat Riley, way to be a Laker, man. Way to be a Laker and come and steal that thunder. We appreciate that. Like that, like in that the show. What is it? Winning Time. Fuck Boston. So what do I think about it, man? I thought there's some stuff going on in that building that nobody knows about between Jaylen and that franchise. And that is actually very, very obvious. They and I think one, it was a money thing. I do think it was a money thing. But second, I think that they just don't rock with Jaylen for whatever odd reasons. There's a lot of rumors floating around. So there's a lot of shit that's coming out being said. Brian Windhorst came out and said that someone in the organization said they viewed him as they viewed Derek White having a better season than Jaylen Brown. You know, Jaylen Brown averaged 30. Cap. Stop the cap, like as they say. It's clear they don't fuck with him. There's some underlying issues that I don't think anybody knows about unless you're in that building. So they moved him on. And if you got problems with a person who you giving $330 million to, I mean, I would move him too.
Yeah, I don't believe any of the mudslinging that took place before or after the trade. I don't believe none of that shit. I think the Celtics have continually put Jaylen Brown into trade talks because the Celtics have never wanted to pay him. And I think that when they were approaching paying him his rookie max, that's when they brought in Gordon Hayward. And then he had to rework to get his starting position back. And then when he got his starting position back, they brought in Kyrie. And then he had to work on getting his second spot back, I guess you could say. And he's continually worked through all of the bullshit, gotten himself to be an all defensive team player, an all NBA player, a finals MVP candidate, all of that. He's won finals MVP, won a championship. He has outpaced expectations every fucking time they put an obstacle in front of him. Yeah, it's like every time they're like, nah, we're going to bring in Gordon Hayward. Cool, I'm just work my way through it. Oh, we're going to bring in Kyrie. Cool, I'm going to just work my way through it. Oh, Jason Tatum is hurt. Cool, I'm going to just work my way through it. And every single time he ends up on the right side of history. So I think ultimately, he was up for I think they said a 3-year, $210 million extension. And they didn't want to pay him. They don't want to pay. You can't have two guys on your roster making $70 million each, bro. You just can't. So they're going to spread that money out around Jason Tatum, and they're going to run more of a balanced team. And I think it's good for Jaylen Brown as well because he goes over to Philly where he becomes the de facto number one option because Maxi's younger and less accomplished. VJ Edgecombe is obviously younger and less accomplished. And Joel Embiid is out here hobbled and might play 30 games. So it is de facto Jaylen Brown's team. And I love it because they're in the same division in the same conference. So we're going to get to see them play each other 4 times a year, maybe 5, I think. And the NBA, they love to instigate. So this might be Christmas game. This might be first game of the season. This might, you know what I'm saying? These are going to be some good prime time, nationally televised games, and I'm looking forward to it because there's one thing about this that I do think outside of just the report of him being traded in the money, and I don't think that him and Jason Tatum necessarily rock with each other like that, and I think we're going to see that play out in the court this year.
And so. He was set for an exemption July 20th. Not exemption, and he was eligible for an extension of a 2-year, $142 million extension.
Yeah, $71 million.
On top of the $330 million they gave him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because he keeps on hitting all the incentives. Like he's all team NBA again. All defensive team. He continues to keep hitting all of the fucking the incentives in the pay plan. So they're like, yo, enough is enough, bro. You gotta go because if you continue to keep thriving over here like this, we're gonna have to pay you, and we don't want to do that. Man. All right. Long one. Lakers signed Quentin Grimes, Sandro. I'm not even gonna try. Colin Sexton. And executed a sign and trade for Kessler Walker from the Utah Jazz for unprotected first-round picks in 2031, 33, and first-round swaps in 28 and 30. Sources tell ESPN Kessler will sign a massive 4-year extension for $130 million. Thoughts on the big offseason moves for the Lakers? Not just Kessler, but all of them, because I named all of them.
Can we go back to fuck Boston? Can we just say that? I don't like none of these moves, to be honest with you, man. Well, take that back. That's a lie. I do like some of those. I don't like the Kessler move. I think we gave up too much for a guy for him, especially with Durant out there. If Durant makes anything near this contract, I'm gonna be super pissed. I'm gonna be even more pissed because we went after. We not only signed him to a massive contract that, I mean, I know what you're gonna say. Probably there'll be that movement in 2 years. But if we sign a guy with this type of contract, when we have a guy who's just better than him on the market without even looking like we attempted to do it. We had a meeting set up that we know about, and all of a sudden it's we got an ESPN breaking news that we signing, and not only we signing the guy, we're giving up assets out the yin yang. Yo, man, I don't like that. I mean, so far, I do like some of the other signings. I think I like some of the other signings. I like Quinn.
Quentin Grimes.
I like Quinn Grimes signs. I like the Colin Sexton signing. I like some. There's a few other ones that you didn't name on here that I like. They did some good things on the back end. I much like the 3 deals after the Kessler deal was actually announced. I like those a whole lot better than I like the Kessler deal. Luka's best attribute as far as we're playing with bigs is guys who can run and jump and attack the front of the rim. I mean, he's not that. He's solid defensively, but he's the guy that I think he's going to take up more space than he is going to allow Luka to be Luka. And if we're gonna rock with Luka, I think we should have been looking at Durant even harder because it's like, yo, we should be giving those assets for him because he's gonna rock with Luka a lot better than Kessler will. Now, is he a smart player? Yeah, but is he a good player? Yes. Is he worth everything we gave up? I mean, and I think I told you, his production was like, yes, I think Kessler's better, but his production was eerily similar to who am I saying?
DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton. Sorry, DeAndre Ayton. Yes, Kessler's better, but he's not $24 million a year better. And that's my problem with it. Like, if we're going to give somebody $24 million a year more than DeAndre, I need his impact to be equivalent to it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't just overpay. We threw the book out. And, let's be real. We're getting really white.
Yeah, I'm going to address that for sure.
Dangerously white. And I'm not saying anything about white players, but I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Black players are better than white players. Sue me. So that's it, man.
I'll say this. I actually like all of these moves. I like the Quentin Grimes move. I like the Colin Sexton move. I actually like the Sandro Mamu. I like that move. That dude can hoop. I went and I looked up some game tape. That motherfucker can play. And he's a different kind of player for the Lakers because he's really slashy and cutty. He almost reminds me a little bit of like a Manu Ginobili kind of player.
Or Hedo Turkoglu.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you Higo. But I think he's way more wiggly than Higo though. Okay. In regard to getting to the rack.
I'm Orlando Hedo.
Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, I'll give you that. Hey, Orlando Hedo was an all-star.
Mm-hmm.
Just calling a spade a spade. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Orlando Hedo was an all-star. And so it brings us to the Kessler Walker thing. So I've changed my position on this a little bit. I don't mind the salary. I mind all the assets. We gave up a shit ton of fucking assets for this guy. And to empty out pretty much every tradable pick you have for this guy, that's doing a lot, man. That's doing a lot. And I also hate that it's to Danny Ainge for obvious reasons. I hate that. I fucking hate that. But when you have new ownership, they don't have the same connection to these rivalries and to these things that we do. People that have been like long-term legacy fans, like I'm sure they don't have the same connection to that as like a Magic Johnson or a Jeannie Buss or or Dr. Buss or these are the sorts of people that would have known like, no, we're not doing that trade. You guys are fucking crazy. We'll never do a trade like that with Danny Ainge.
And
But they
Utah.
did.
And Utah.
So I'm gonna, yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna speak about the upside because I do think a lot of people are downplaying the upside because Kessler did not play that many games last year and as well because he's white. So I'm gonna address that. I think that despite him being white, I think that he's pretty athletic for a big. I think he can move really well out there. I think his vertical mobility is there, and I think he's absolutely a lob threat. I've seen it too many times. That guy can go get one. I think he's a little bit more athletic than people are giving him credit for. And I also know that he started opening up shooting the long ball. So I'm not too concerned about how he's going to work with Luka. I think him and Luka are going to play really well together, actually. However, giving up that many assets for him is not going to guarantee that we're going to get those assets back in a trade for him if we decide to move on from him in 2 years. And that's my main concern. And what that may lead to is Luka leaving the team in 2028 because we almost have put Luka in the same position that Giannis was in Milwaukee, where we have doubled down on everything that we've got, that if it doesn't work out and Luka decides that this team is not, fitted for him to win, he's probably going to walk. And that's going to hurt our franchise a lot. So, I've changed my position on that. We gave a lot up for him, a lot.
You said athletic. You mean athletic for
okay?
White.
I'll put it to you like this.
You mean athletic?
I think he's more athletic than DeAndre. I think he's more athletic than DeAndre Ayton. I think he's more. Yeah, I think he's more. I think he's more athletic than Zubats in Indiana. I think he's more athletic than. I mean, I'm just giving you examples. I think he's more athletic than. I don't know too many centers in this league. I gotta look some up, but. You know what I mean? Aside from like the real great ones, like the really super like John Collins and fucking.
He's athletic for a white guy.
I think he's athletic for a big. I think he's athletic for a big.
This kind of reminds me. Remember when Jameis Winston? They was everybody when he was in playing like when he was actually really good. They was like calling him real slow, and they was like they had like his Madden ratings like real low. That statement reminds me what he said. He goes, no. I'm the slowest black quarterback. But I'm a Dusty's white guy. I'm the slowest black quarterback.
So let me give you a good comparison, right? I think he's athletic in the way that Alex Caruso is athletic. Alex Caruso is not dusting a lot of black players, but Alex Caruso can keep up. He's not necessarily an above the rim guy, but he will go punch one if he has to. He's not necessarily the above the rim chase down block guy, but he will go get one if he has to. He will surprise you. He's not super athletic, but he can absolutely keep up. That's how I look at Kessler Walker.
So you're saying what I'm saying? He's athletic for a white guy.
Look, I'll go further than that. Kessler Walker's the best big man we've had since Dwight Howard.
We had AD.
And I'm talking about 2013. And I'm talking about 2013, Dwight, not 2020.
We had AD as big.
Oh, I'm sorry, center. AD's not a center.
I mean, okay. We haven't had a center. We haven't had a.
No, but I'm saying that's a good thing for our organization. Our organization typically operates well when we have a good big.
You said that like we was coming off the heels of Shaq and Pau Gasol and all them.
No. What I'm saying, no. If I framed it that way, that's my bad. What I'm saying is that this is the best big that this organization has had in a long time, and that's what I'm saying is it's upside for us, meaning we are upgrading in that position. We have not had a big, I think, that's capable of what Kessler Walker's capable of since the 2013 White House. And I think he's going to prove it this year.
So let me ask you a question. How many games?
What does he need to average?
No, how many games do you think we win with this roster? And how far do we?
I'll be honest with you. I got to see the first 5 games because I don't know how bad defensively we're going to be. Because I will say this. I think we're going to be one of the best scoring teams in the league.
I got an idea. Think Sacramento Kings. Think Sacramento Kings.
You think we won't be able to win 45 plus games? You don't think so?
I think that's the greatest number. I think right at that number.
Well, I will say this, brother.
Between 45 and 50, 50's the mark, but in the West, that probably makes us a fifth seed at best.
I mean, isn't that what we were this year?
And we spent, yeah. But when I see Rob spend $52 million in 15 minutes of the cap, I need some improvement. I need some improvement, nigga.
It's taking 15 minutes.
I'm thinking like, no, go look at the signing. It was like 15 minutes. He signed like 7 days in 15 minutes. He said, "We've been waiting for LeBron's announcement. Sign everybody." So yeah, when you do shit like that, I expect a drastic difference. I expect you to win 52 plus games, but I don't think LeBron's going to do that.
I think I have to see how bad they're going to be defensively, because I think that offensively this team's going to be just fine.
They're going to be bad. Like,
I think offensively this team.
We were bad defensively last year. We're not day defensively now.
Yeah, I got to see how bad.
Nobody's going to be able to hold Luka accountable.
I got to see how bad, because last year we had some stretches where, despite our defensive inefficiencies, we still were winning games. I mean, that happened for a good period last year until LeBron went, or was it LeBron or Luka went into?
As much as I'm happy to see LeBron go, we also had LeBron James last year.
That's why I was in favor of the other way around. I was saying make LeBron the second option and tell Austin and do a sign and trade with Austin, and then. And then try and find another second option as LeBron is going out the door. That's what I wanted to do.
I didn't see LeBron as a long-time solution, so I was okay with him staying in the cup. I've dealt with him this long. I'll deal with him for another 2 years.
For sure.
So
for sure. All right. The Raptors acquired Kawhi Leonard from the Clippers in exchange for Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, 2 unprotected first-round picks, a first-round pick swap, and 2 second-round picks. Who won this trade?
The Clippers. Clippers. I think Toronto's living in yesteryear, and what they're doing is they're going to this nostalgic mentality. Like, we can get Kawhi. It's gonna feel good. It's a feel-good story for Toronto. Totally understand why they did it. But as far as him leading the team to a championship, I think those years are done. So you're doing that for what? For why? And you're giving them assets that I don't think you need to give up necessarily. I mean, if you're going to do that, it's just other things they could have done that I would have liked more. Brandon Ingram was not your problem. There's a lot of other problems up in Toronto. Brandon Ingram wasn't one of them.
But I think money wise, you had to put him in the deal.
What I'm saying, like. Yeah, but I'm saying I'm not trading Brandon for Kawhi in all these other assets just because Kawhi's a much better player, but Brandon's not the problem. Go fix the other problems in your organization.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think there's a little bit more. I think there's a little bit more hope there, just because I do think that based on who Kawhi has been the last 2 seasons, with that Kawhi shows up for 2 seasons in Toronto, they could be sneakily good. As well, the East is a lot different now. The injury landscape changes the East a lot. If a couple of pieces go down, it could open up a window, kind of like it did for the Knicks this year. So I'm not 100% sure this was a bad move for Toronto, because Toronto doesn't get into positions often where they genuinely have a shot to contend. And I think with Scotty Barnes on one side and you got Kawhi on the other side, and they have a lot of other good pieces there, I think they could really fuck around and make some noise out there. They have a great head coach. That organization wants to win. So, yeah, I'm excited for them. I don't know if it makes them a contender. I got to see. But once again, the East is so brittle because they only have a couple of teams out there that if one person goes down, it changes the whole landscape.
Yeah, and
and then now with Boston, is Boston really Boston without Jaylen Brown? Are they? Are they contenders? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If Cleveland stays the same, are they contenders? I don't know.
I think
Miami's not
I think Boston's the third best team. I don't think Miami's going to make the playoffs.
with Paul George.
Yeah, I think they're the third best team.
Come on, man. You can't believe Paul George is going to be available. You can't believe that.
I just don't. I don't like Cleveland. I don't like Cleveland. I don't like Toronto. I don't like. I mean, everybody's talking about Miami. Miami's going to be a playing team.
Miami's not going to be good.
Miami's going to be terrible. They may be a playing team. So I mean, why wouldn't they be the third best team? They still got a top five, arguably a top five player in the NBA. They got a lot of serviceable pieces around. And Paul George is going to give him 22 and 22, 5 and 5. I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to win games in the East. It is what it is. They're not better than the Knicks.
They're going to win games in the East too. But what I'm saying is that Toronto could win just as many games. They're a really talented team.
I would take Boston roster over Toronto's because they got Kawhi, but I got two Kawhis in a sense. In a sense, you know what I'm saying?
Once again, I don't put too much stock in Paul George. I don't see him being available like that.
I mean, you see Kawhi. They both played the same amount of games this year. They both.
Paul George didn't play no 60-some games this year.
Oh, okay.
No, he didn't.
You're right. Last year. I'm sorry. Kawhi only played 30 last year. Either way, we don't know.
No. Kawhi's on 2 seasons playing 60-plus, brother. That's what I said. It's 2 seasons.
So he due for a 20-game season. That's what you're saying. He's due for a 20-game season. He's due to be like.
I mean, I think he's figured out his issues. That's what I think.
You got more faith.
Kawhi the last 2 years has been an all-NBA player. I don't know what you've been looking at, but you can go look up the stats. You can look up all the highlights. The last 2 years, Kawhi Leonard has been an all-NBA caliber player.
I think.
I put more faith in Kawhi Leonard's health today than I do in Paul George and Joel Embiid. I don't think he's in that space anymore. He's given me 2 solid seasons.
Hold on. You think Toronto is going to have a better record than Philly?
No, I'm not talking about. I was just talking about injury in general. I wasn't talking about their teams. I was just saying in general, I would trust Kawhi Leonard. Like if you rewind 3 years, right? It was Kawhi Leonard. It was Joel Embiid. It was these people that were, you know what I'm saying? I don't look at Kawhi Leonard like that anymore after the last 2 seasons. That's what I'm saying.
I hear you. Man, Kawhi's. I think Paul George is going to get them boys 20.
If 2 seasons is enough,
5. And I think he's gonna. And remember, Philly shut people down last year. It wasn't because Paul
Philly's
George
going to be.
He could have probably played another 15 to 20 games, but Philly was like everybody shut down because they didn't realize they was going to get that spark in them playoffs. They was trying to, they was doing that tank thing. So
they're not this year. They should be trying to win a championship this year.
I think Philly's the best team on paper right now.
Hey, we gonna talk about it. Free agent forward Tobias Harris agrees to a 2-year, $31 million deal with the San Antonio Spurs. What are your thoughts on this acquisition?
I like it for the Spurs, and they signed Rui. They're solidifying that wing spot, which I thought was the weakest position on their team. And they get 2 guys who can come in there and slash and get to the basket and give them some points. I like it. I like it for them to get both of those guys have a lot of size. They both are physical. It fits with the brand of basketball that they want to play, and it gives them some veterans when they're young. They can say, "Calm down." They needed a vet last year. Don't care what anyone says. They needed a vet on that floor to say, "Calm down," and tell the coach, "Calm down." They needed a vet. Tobias can be a vet. He's a constant professional. I think. I love what San Antonio is doing. I love what San Antonio.
Yeah, I love the signing too. If they had Tobias Harris in the finals, they win.
They win. They win
Yeah,
going
they
away.
win. Yeah, they win. They win. Yeah, I like that pickup. All right, free agent Anthony Simons has signed a 2-year, $2.3 million deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. They loading up over there, brother.
I thought it was 12.3.
Huh?
Was it a 12.3?
Yeah, 2-year, 12.3.
Philly, we have a problem. Philly's a problem. Niggas talk about all that health shit. Niggas better understand. Philly's a problem. Philly's a problem. And niggas need to address that. The Knicks ain't done nothing.
Because they were already salary cap.
You do something. I don't care what you do. Trade a piece and get a piece. Do something to make me think that you trying. Do something. Because if niggas think Philly ain't coming for you, they coming for you.
I mean, the Knicks got worse. They lost Mitchell Robinson. They lost Jaylen Brown. Oh, no, my bad. I'm talking about the Knicks. They lost Mitchell Robinson. Who else they lose?
They lost who they just lost
someone else. I'm forgetting someone.
They lost somebody. Who did they lose? Hold on, that was big for them.
Mitchell Robinson. And then their backup center, Ariel Hukporti.
Yeah. So they lost two bigs.
Left, yeah. They lost two bigs.
They lost two bigs. Yo, the Knicks are in trouble, man. I hate to say it, New York, but y'all niggas in trouble. And it's coming from the tri-state area. It's coming from the Philadelphia. Because they are coming. Philadelphia is finally seeing it. They're going, you know what? We're going to take our shot at this. And they not pulling no punches. This is like Mike Tyson coming into the ring. You know what's coming. So better have a game plan. Them and the Spurs.
For sure.
Them and the Spurs are the only two niggas throwing swings. Like, yo, we coming for y'all. Spurs are more subtle about it. Spurs are more subtle about it. They like Mayweather, but they're coming.
I think Philly, I would love to see a Philly and OKC or Philly and Spurs finals. That would be dope.
I think that's what we're going to get. Philly and the Spurs.
That's what we might get. All right, the Los Angeles Lakers are trading DeAndre Ayton to the Washington Wizards for Jaden Hardy and 2 Wizards second-round picks in 2031 and 32. Thoughts on this trade?
I love it for Washington. They signed what's the other big they signed? And they go get another big that allows AD to play his 4 position. I don't like AD at the 5. That's when all of AD's injuries happen, when he played that 5 position. He doesn't play that 5 position. They have come out and already said, Golden State, y'all forgot, y'all had to ask us, and we have no intention of trading this man. And guess what? If I'm AD, I'm looking at the situation and going, I don't want to leave either. This is good. I'm in Chocolate City. Look, I got a young bull. Who I think is going to be good. I think he's going to have a really good freshman campaign. I really do. Just based off the fact that he's going to get to play in space. He's going to get now he gets even DeAndre Ayton, he's still a 14, 15-point guy, even though he just doesn't give effort. Imagine if he gave effort, he'd be a 20-some guy. But he's a 14-point guy just being out there. That's a lot of guys that can score. That's going to allow that young bull to just go get his. And I think Trey's going to have a better season. And defensively,
Trey doesn't have a better season. He's the Jenga piece to me.
Trey Young to me is like this. He doesn't have the criticism of defense. It's going to be less on him because behind him defensively, they solid. He don't got to be a stopper up front. He's got it.
That problem with Trey ain't that he's not a stopper. Is that the motherfucker doesn't give no effort. Like he'll just let you go.
If I was in Atlanta, I was at a strip club last night too. I wouldn't be giving no effort either. I think Trey. I think Trey's one of those players. Once he sees the team, he gets better effort when he sees the team.
Oh, they got strip clubs in Chocolate City too.
Yeah, but they don't got them like Atlanta. No strip clubs like Atlanta. Let's keep it real. It ain't nothing like Atlanta. You can put Chocolate City and the Miami all in one, and you still go choose Atlanta. So.
Right. And Ethiopian women in DC gonna get them in trouble.
Man.
But I digress. Let me get my thoughts on this real quick. I like it for both sides, to be honest with you. I like it for the Wizards because they get a chance to move AD to the four, like you mentioned. But I also like it for LA because we get back some draft capital that we just sent out for Kessler Walker. And if we really want to be honest, those picks in 2031, 32, those might be lottery picks.
Mm-hmm.
Like we keeping it real because Trae Young's on a 4-year. AD's looking for an extension. It's going to probably extend him for 4 years. By the time all this happens, Trae Young's going to be well into his 30s. AD's going to be on the cusp of retirement, especially given his injury history. And AJ DeBonson's going to be looking for a super max, or he's going to be looking to get out of Washington. They're not going to be a good team. They might win fucking 30, 40 games. Those might be good picks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all.
I'm excited for a lot of these teams, man, that I typically am excited for. Washington's one of those teams I'm excited to see play.
Me too. So speaking of Washington, Bradley Beal has declined his player option for next season, making him a UFA, an unrestricted free agent. Where does he land at this point?
China?
Oh, you think he's out the league?
Well, I don't think he's out the league because he's not going to decline that player option unless he has a really.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he may not think he's out the league, but you think he's out the league?
No, I don't think he's out the league. I think he's damn near close. He's really close to it.
Really fucking close.
Where does he end up? I don't know. He should go back east somewhere. He should go back east somewhere and get away from the West. I think Boston, it might be a good spot for him. I think they got a veteran minimum over there. I didn't understand what was his what did he decline though, money wise?
It wasn't much. It was like 5.8 million.
Okay, so he's looking to go to contender. New York, go sign him. New York, go sign him right now. Go sign him right now. He's a serviceable backup. You don't have to depend on him to get 20, but he can come off the bench and he can be one of those key games in the playoffs where he dropped 25 on somebody. You're like, damn, we didn't count that. New York, go get it.
What about Detroit?
I'm gonna go through the list. Detroit, go get it.
Okay, my bad. I'm gonna let you land.
Go get him. Cleveland, go get him. Like Toronto, go get him. like all the teams in the East that on that cusp, you better do it for a Philly dude.
hey, Boston.
That was the first thing I said. Boston, go get him.
Yeah, go get him.
Go get him.
Yeah, I just thought about the one destination, which was I mentioned him earlier. Detroit. I thought that would be a perfect fit for him. They need a scorer. I think that he can that he not only can he go over there and get significant minutes off the bench. I think he could have specific nights for matchup reasons that he could still start over there. So I think Detroit is the perfect place because he likes to get up shots. He's not that great of a defender. They have a great defensive team, so they can insulate him. And he likes to he loves to score. And they need scoring. They need somebody that can go over there and get a bucket. I think he's still capable of doing that. So yeah, I like him to Detroit. All right, free agent Quentin Post is signing a 3-year, $30 million contract offer sheet with the Memphis Grizzlies. Will the Warriors match? I never thought he would get that type of money.
Probably not. Just to be honest, I don't think. Why? I don't think. No, I'm just gonna. I don't.
Yeah, I gotta look into what the cap ramifications are for the Warriors, because if the cap ramifications for the Warriors are positive, then Memphis just did them a favor, a huge favor, because I don't see them paying Quentin Post $10 million a year. But I do like that for Memphis though, because Quentin Post, he can step out, he can shoot that three, he's starting to put on some muscle and get a little bit better in the post. So I like the fact that Quentin Post is going there, but I never felt like he was going to be that fit for Golden State. I don't think he's mobile enough as a big. He can't move. His lateral movement is not there for him to flourish. But in Memphis, if he can pick and pop, I think he's going to make a living over there doing that. Because that big ass white boy can shoot the fucking pill. That's for sure. He can shoot it. All right, free agent Rui Hachimura has agreed to a 2-year, $28 million deal with the Los Angeles Clippers. Thoughts on that acquisition? Yeah, he went to the Clippers, not the Spurs.
No. Who went to this? I know. I was like, somebody else went to the Spurs team. I'm flipping them up. He did go to Clippers. I'm tripping. Discard everything I said. He don't have to move. I thought the Lakers.
I think that was the whole fucking point.
I think he got the money he didn't like, but he said, you know what, I don't have to move. So I'm just gonna stay here for 2 years. I get a player. I think get the second year's a player option too, if I'm not mistaken. So I get to decide if I'm gonna stay. I get to see if I'm gonna outplay this contract. I'm gonna be on a team where I'm probably gonna get a lot of shots now. I'm gonna be a lot more involved in the offense, and I can really show what I'm gonna do. And I can go chase a big deal either with the Clippers or somewhere else. I like it for him. It doesn't move the needle for the Clippers per se. I guess is that the replacement for Kawhi? I guess that's what you're saying.
Yeah, but the Clippers got a good roster, man.
Yeah, they need a Kawhi. They need a Kawhi to make some noise, though.
Let's see. Darius Garland, Brandon Ingram, Rui Hachimura, Chris Dunn, Derek Jones Jr. They got a decent squad over here. It's not gonna, Oh yeah. Didn't they got A-Cuff, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Darius A-Cuff. They got Brooke Lopez in the center position. He's always serviceable. Grady Dick can pause. He can shoot the shit out the pill.
They're seven. There are 7 in the West.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 8.
They're the Clippers.
They don't move.
They're the Clippers.
That shit don't move the needle at all.
No, they're a move or two away from making that happen. For sure. For sure.
Everybody talk about the one.
All right. Hold on. DeMar DeRozan, cut by the Kings, hits free agency. Where does he land?
The Los Angeles Clippers.
He wants to come back home.
I think that's the best move for him. I wish they would have cut him earlier and we could have signed him instead of Austin Reeves. I'd rather pay him the little money I'm gonna pay him than paying Austin out the Wu Wang and Zoot and be strapped in for all these years. Where he's land, I think the Clippers looks good for him. Again, Detroit, Boston, Cleveland, Miami. It's the same list. You got a guy who can give you 18 every night. He's going to shoot about 50%, and he's not going to take a lot of threes, but he's going to shoot that bitch right at about 35%. And guess what? He's going to play every night. Every night.
Consistent.
He's going to show up and do his job.
Yep. Consistent.
Another team.
I agree.
Another team should be looking at it. Golden State. If they got a mid-level or something, go get him.
They're trying to get LeBron with that MLE.
I mean, well, I think LeBron had I think LeBron and Rich had other ideas with AD, and I think that Washington put a little wrinkle in that, and I think they're trying to figure out where he's gonna end up now. I think that was the original.
So let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it. Where do you think LeBron goes? Let's talk. It's right before we get into hot takes. This was going to be our first LeBron-less episode, but I guess we can't do it. So let's go.
I think he's going to end up in Cleveland. I think because the league is, and let me preface by saying this: LeBron is not forced to do anything, but I think ultimately with everything that's going on, he's going to be forced, PR-wise, to just end up in Cleveland because the Golden State dream with him and AD. I think that's out. I think that's out the window. I think Rich tried to float that idea, and the Washington Wizards said, "Hold on, nigga, hold on, slow down." We not
I
getting rid of
listen to
AD.
what Kraft 1138 said. Braun to Minnesota.
I said that first. Remember, I said, yo, that would make a lot of sense for him. One, I don't see Braun doing it because it's Minnesota. Just I don't see him doing it because it's Minnesota. That's the only other reason. And I like the idea as far as competition wise. I don't like the idea of him going there. And I hate to say it, if they do really well, go to the conference final, still in that glory from AE, even though AE's already been to 2 conference finals. LeBron's gonna say, "I did this." You know what I'm saying? I'm just a big Anthony Edwards fan, and honestly, I just want LeBron away from the players that I really like. I really do. I don't want him in here because it's going to be the LeBron show. It's going to be the LeBron James show, and I think with Melo and AE, I love that fit for him. I really do. I like the fit with there. I like the fit with the Spurs. He fits damn near everywhere in the league.
Come on, man. It's LeBron James, bro. He's the most versatile player we've ever fucking seen. He fits everywhere. He fits everywhere. There's no place. That's one thing I will argue tooth and nail about LeBron James. When it comes to superstars that fit within offenses, he fits everywhere. That's just, he could play for any team in the world. Like straight, I mean that.
Boston, imagine him in Boston. Amazing. If he goes to Cleveland, the only thing is Cleveland doesn't win, even if he's there, because I just don't like their roster. But he
might put him over the top. If he goes over there for that minimum, they got $3.9 million for him. You add him for that, and they're able to keep Mobley and Allen and Garland and Harden. Yeah, I think that puts them over the top for sure. That starting lineup is nasty.
Until you got that. If everybody's healthy. Until you got that backcourt coming at you in Philly, and then you got Jaylen Brown. It looks good until you face those dogs.
I want to float this idea because I think that this would be a perfect fit, especially given the pieces that they lost. No. What about them going to the Knicks? And you talk about, Bron likes the lights, he likes the media, he likes the nigga. That would be the headline of the summer. It wouldn't even be about Giannis. If he went to the New York Knicks, nigga, after they just won a championship,
he does that.
Nigga, he would become New York's new savior. And if they won, whoa, nigga.
They don't need a savior. See, that's that bullshit. See, that's the shit. That's the shit. I don't like that for Jalen Brunson. I did all this shit.
Listen, I don't care about that. I'm talking about I don't care about that. I'm talking about what it would actually be. Could you imagine if Shams tweeted that? LeBron James has agreed to sign with the New York Knicks after they just won a championship.
That nigga just like KD.
Nah, you can't. Because KD's nowhere near his prime. Come on. He's not going to a team that's as loaded as Golden State. They didn't win 73 games.
Nigga, what are you talking about?
They won a title. They won a title. Let's be real. They won a title in the skeleton year. If Boston's healthy, if there's a lot of factors, they allowed them to win a championship.
I don't give a shit. All that shit you saying, and then go to New York. First thing I'm gonna say is, oh, nigga, that's worse than KD because at least Golden State didn't win the title. That's the first thing coming out of my mouth, nigga. I promise you, that's the first thing coming out of my mouth. Golden State didn't win the title.
What if he did? I know one thing.
But if he
Bron
did,
goes to the Knicks,
it's a great fit. It's a great fit if he does.
If Bron goes to the Knicks, that immediately makes them contenders again.
So let me ask you a question. Somebody said this.
Immediately.
So let me ask you a question. If LeBron goes to a completely different franchise, does that hurt his legacy?
It depends on what he does when he gets there.
It's going to be looked at horribly.
I don't think so. I think if he goes and wins, then then it doesn't matter.
I know. I think in the immediate, his fan base is going to be so wild that you're not going to hear it. But in 5 years removed, niggas going to be looking at like, nigga, all you did was lead a win title. Nigga, you can't do shit by yourself.
I mean,
He's,
but if
hold
but if
on.
that's
He's never stayed to win a title. When you really look at it, he's never stayed to win the title. He went to Miami.
listen. But
He
if
left
that's
Miami.
your,
They
I'm
lost. Hold on. He left Miami to go to
not
Cleveland
arguing with you.
to win the title. He left.
I'm not arguing with you.
Cleveland to go to LA because he said, "I gotta win another title." He's never. He can't win a title in LA, so he leaves.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you about what you're saying. This is my point. If that's going to be your narrative in 5 years, given this hypothetical scenario, that was already your narrative. It doesn't. If you're a LeBron detractor, you're going to say that no matter what. But if you're a LeBron fan, then you're going to say he made every organization he went to.
So
he won a championship everywhere he went.
The counter to that,
they already say that.
Because I'm the naysayer, right? I am the naysayer. So the counter to my argument is he left mine because you remember those teams in Cleveland? Yeah, I remember. Look, as a naysayer, I'm going, yeah, I remember those teams. He was never going to win Cleveland. I'm going to fucking go to the finals. They was never going to win that Cleveland organization like that. So he went to Miami. Cool. I understood it, whatever. Like, and so then they lost. So then one can argue and say, hey, look, man, he went back home to bring titles to his home team. Can't really be mad at that. As a naysayer, I'm a naysayer. Can't really be upset with that. And the nigga lives in LA. I want to come to LA too. Like, who doesn't want to be here with his beautiful mansion, his beautiful family? Like, life is good. He can walk around Rodale. He don't have to have 50 bodyguards in LA. I can understand all those moves, even though I'm a naysayer saying he's moved a lot. You do it again, nigga.
Yeah, but you did it again because the team that you were signed to didn't offer you a deal, nigga. It's not like this was his choice. Like you're acting like he's opting to leave. No, he was never offered a deal. At no point in time did we ever get a report ever since summer of 25 that LeBron has been offered an extension or a deal from the Los Angeles Lakers. Have you read that?
No, but I think I thought about what you said.
Okay, so if you haven't,
I thought about what
he's
you said.
He's not leaving.
I thought about what you said in text message. I don't think they made him an offer, but I do think they want to pitch him why he should stay for less. Like, you're not going to get the Kobe deal on the way out. That was Kobe, different situation. I do think they want to pitch him.
I don't know what LeBron's expectations were, to be honest with you. I mean, because they never implicitly came out and said that he wasn't playing for the minimum. In fact, Rich Paul came out and said that it was going to be about, other things and not money.
He said that after niggas in
the Lakers shit.
After he realized he wasn't getting that money.
I'm just saying the Lakers could say whatever they want to say. There was never a report that they offered him a deal after his last one, which was summer of 24. That was the last time they offered him a deal.
He told him like 3 times, and he kept saying, I'm busy.
Well, I'm just saying, there was never a deal offer. So my point is he's not leaving. They just didn't offer him another deal. You think if they offered him a deal last summer to extend for 2 years, he wasn't going to do it? Of course he would have.
But he also wanted $120 million for that. He wanted 2 years, $120. And niggas is like, hold on, nigga, relax. Relax. Who you think, you Kobe?
Listen, man, I'll put it to you like this. I would much rather pay him 2 years, and it wasn't going to be 120. It's going to be like 2 years, 100. I would have rather pay him 2 years, 100 than pay Austin 4 years, 180.
45 a year? Yeah, in a heartbeat. But
in a heartbeat.
But at the end of the day, though, that's us. The Lakers didn't view him as a long-term solution, so they weren't going to do that to him.
For sure. And I agree with that. I just think that I don't look at this situation as him leaving. I think
let's be real.
I think every other time where he changed teams, that was an intentional I'm moving. I think this is the first time where we're seeing LeBron
He wasn't
kind
welcome.
of booted out of somewhere and him having to change the narrative to make it look like he's in control. But in reality, he wasn't in control. He was never coming back to the Lakers because the Lakers didn't want him back.
I
So
think I think
if
LeBron
if
wears.
if he's leaving because he no longer has a home in purple and gold, then I'm not going to shoot that. I'm not going to count that against his legacy. I can't.
I'll say this. And I've always said this. I think LeBron James and just the way he operates, I think he wears on organizations. And I think
Sure.
it's kind of like Allen Iverson. It's great when you're, but when we start seeing decline, it ain't worth it. It's not worth having you around us every day doing these things anymore. He wears on organizations. Every organization he's been with he's kind of worn out his welcome.
Yeah, for sure. I think dealing with a superstar on any levels like that, I think we see that sort of fatigue with a lot of stars. But at the end of the day, going back to my original thesis or hypothesis, I think if he went to the New York Knicks, that would be prime time television, especially given that they just won a championship. And you think that the outpouring was big last year. Floor seats gonna be $1 million, B.
I agree with you, but I would nigga any respect that I have for LeBron would be out the window.
Yeah, I mean, but you didn't have much anyway.
That's not true. That's not true, man. I got LeBron up there. Was one of the greatest players of all time.
Hey, and he's gonna stay. Hey, I tell you what, if he went to New York and won a championship, he's not gonna change on your list where he's at. He's gonna be exactly where he was at. He's not gonna change. Nothing he could do going forward is gonna change where he's at in your all-time list. So it doesn't fucking really even matter.
I might push him down a stroke.
Pause.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. I might push him down a list.
So, I mean, how many spots down the list does he get pushed? Like, come on now. Like, where do you have him right now? You say he's number 5, right? You have him 5?
I got him like. Yeah, I guess 5. Yeah, I got him 5.
You have him 5, right? So who's right behind him?
Yeah, he be at 5.
Exactly. He's not changing. He's not gonna change. It can't change shit. It's not gonna change nothing. That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't even matter at this point. You got to remember, this nigga's already scored like 42,000 points.
The respect that, again, it don't count for shit. Like, but for me, my respect be out the window. Because I don't rock with that at all, man. I don't rock with that.
For me, it doesn't matter. Like, he's not a fucking first or second option at this point. It's just like, listen, bro, if you go over there as a third option, you're the starting small forward, and you're over there contributing, and you're a part of the team, and you can be still a big part of the engine to go win one, and you did that at 42 years old, nigga, that has to be spoken about. Now, does he become the GOAT as a result? No. But I would, to me, that's a positive on his resume. And to win number 5 at 42, that would be crazy.
Look. I'm never upset with old guys going to chase rings when you don't have them. I have a problem.
Yeah, nigga, Gary Payton did it. Carl did it.
I have a problem with a guy like LeBron James who has this. It's like, you did what you had to do. You got the number you got. It is what it is. Don't go and join Philadelphia and then say, I'm the reason we got a ring. Because that's the narrative him and his team's going to push. It's me.
Of course they would. But in reality, though, wherever LeBron James went, if they won a ring, he would be a big reason why they won it.
The narrative for them is gonna be, I'm it. And man, I'm cool on that, man. I'm cool on that. I'm tired of the circus. At one point, because you say I don't got respect for LeBron. You know I got LeBron as A1. He's the GOAT off the court when it comes to athletes in general, period. It's LeBron James and everybody else. Everybody else get in line. He hasn't missed yet. In basketball, because I thought about Jim Brown and all them stuff. But when you come back, when I look at it, man, look, man, at one point on the floor, be a real nigga for once. be a real nigga for once on the court. Like you are, like you don't have to do this shit. You don't have to be corny, nigga. You're great enough not to do this corny shit on the floor and create these narratives. You're great enough to do that shit. But at one point, be a real nigga, man. That's all.
Listen, man, I hear you. At the end of the day, I feel like we all know that LeBron James is way out of his prime. We all know that he is not the same player. And so I don't mind him because in reality, this is the best 40-plus-year-old we've ever seen in NBA history. It's not even fucking close. Last year, he's still putting up second-team All-NBA kind of numbers. We've never seen those shit. And being effective, too. There was many stretches during the season where he was being hella effective towards wins. So I'm not going to discount this nigga in no type of way. I think if he can go be a major contributor, a third option, a major contributor to a team that's on the cusp, because like I feel like New York, they took some steps back with the pieces that they lost. So if you replace two bigs with Bron, I don't feel like that's overstacking the deck. I don't feel not at this point. Maybe that's the case 5-6 years ago, Bron, but at this point, that's not overstacking the deck. If he went to Minnesota, I don't feel like that's overstacking the deck. If he went because of where he's at in his career, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he would be going somewhere and forming another big whatever. Like, nah. Bron is definitely fallen off of that best player in the league thing long time ago.
You know what I think?
Bron,
hold on, go ahead.
What?
I'm looking for something.
Bron is, I think it's fair to say he's the third tier player in the league right now. That fair to say?
They should really do that.
What? Who?
The Miami Heat should sign him and DeMar DeRozan if they can.
Yeah, it's another place, but I don't know if he wants to go back there because I don't think him and Pat Riley left on. Or I don't think he left on good terms with Pat Riley.
At one point, well, I mean, you left Pat for taking your cookies away, but you went back to the nigga who called you a slave, basically. So I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and I think similar to the way that he left Cleveland the first time, I don't think he let Pat Riley know like that. I think he just kind of announced it, and Pat, you remember the reports around that time. Pat Riley felt offended because he was like, yo, like you could have just kind of like picked up the phone and told me, like you didn't have to tell me within a letter online like you told everybody else. And so I don't think that he left on a good note. And if anybody knows anything,
do that to Cleveland for him.
Yeah, and another thing is Pat Riley's old school. He doesn't let shit go.
Like, man, you line a bit with snakes, eventually you get bit. Don't cry.
Yeah, Pat Riley be on that. Like if it's fuck you, it's fuck you forever. Like I don't think he's going back on nothing. So all right, man, let's get the hot takes. All right, would you win one more championship if you were starting history? Or who would win one more championship if you were starting history? Great playmakers or great scorers?
It's a basketball question, obviously.
Yeah. Who would win more championships if you restarted history? Great playmakers or great scorers?
I think playmakers. Because
why?
The reason I say that is because even when you look at the great scorers who won a lot, they were great playmakers as well. Like if you look at it, you look at Michael Jordan, you look at Kobe Bryant, they were great playmakers as well. They scored a lot, but they made great plays for their teammates. Whether it's Kobe hitting D Fish on the wing, um, Jordan hitting Paxson and Jordan, Jordan and Steve Kerr. They made plays, or what I'm saying. So you had both of them. It's the only shit. You got Magic. No, it'd be playmakers. Yeah, it'd be playmakers.
So I just pulled up a list of the last 30 Finals MVPs, and hold on, why it just disappear on the nigga? Because I wanted to see if my notion was right, but ChatGPT is being bitch ass nigga right now. All right, let's see. What my synopsis was, though, is that I felt like over the last 30 years, if you were to tabulate all of the finals MVPs, I think what we would realize is that most of them were considered scorers. I think there's probably only a couple here that we're looking at that are not considered scorers. And I think you can even include LeBron James in that. And you can include like Andre Iguodala. But I think aside from that, everybody here is a scorer. So I'll go through them, right? You have Michael Jordan. You have Tim Duncan. Maybe he's not considered a scorer, so I'll give you him. Shaq, definitely considered a scorer. Tim Duncan, Chauncey Billups, Tim Duncan, Dwayne Wade, definitely considered a scorer. Tony Parker, definitely considered a scoring point guard. Paul Pierce, scorer. Kobe, scorer. Dirk, scorer. Bron, Kawhi, scorer. Andre Iguodala. I mean, even that nigga in his prime was considered a scorer. Bron. Kevin Durant, scorer. Kawhi, scorer. Bron, Giannis, scorer. Steph, scorer. Joker, scorer. Jaylen Brown, scorer. SGA, scorer. Jalen Brunson, scorer. The majority of these guys were scorers. And I'm even giving people a lot of leniency on LeBron James because if we're really keeping it real, he's a scorer. He's the all-time greatest scorer, and that nigga averages like 27 a game for his career. So it's kind of hard to not say he's a scorer, but even if I'm giving you him, this list is overwhelmingly on the scorer side. So I think if you restart history, I think great scorers win more championships.
If you look,
that's way different before that. But we're talking about if we restarted history.
So like, but I think you're looking at the MVP, which is to me is cherry picking. I think that you can have guys like Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, but we're talking about who would win more championships, though, right?
So hear me out. So when you look at the all-time scoring list, right? Yeah, you got your outliers. You got LeBron James, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, multiple championships. Carmelo, third, no championships. And you have Kobe, Kevin Durant, multiple championships, but it's only two really. And it's right. Michael Jordan, Dirk, 1. Chamberlain, 1. James, 0. Shaq. Then you got Shaq, another outlier. Carmelo Anthony, Moses Malone, Elvin Hayes, Russell Westbrook. You start
all those guys are considered scorers, brother.
Hey, hold on. But how many of them got champions? I'm looking at the number of championships. We look at guys winning championships. This list is like real shaky. Hakeem got his 2. Then you got DeMar DeRozan, Oscar Robertson, Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah, but that's the reason. That's the reason why I use the Finals MVP argument over the argument of top scorers. And this is why. Hear me out. The reason why I use it is because the argument is about winning championships. So I'm going to what the actual profile of the person that was considered the best player in a championship series.
Yeah,
typically this person is the best player on the best team in the league. So if that's the case, the majority of these guys, if you look at their profile or what we would consider them as players, we would consider them scorers. The majority of them.
So like
We could weed out all the scoring because scoring doesn't necessarily equate to championships. Now, one thing that would be cool to look at your list, because I don't think that list juxtaposes my list. But what I do would love to look at the assist leading list, and let's look at that.
hold on. So of the top 11, so I just want to say of the top 11 of all, and the reason, and I think, and the reason I say it's cherry picking is because you're taking the championship caliber in a series, right? I'm taking scores over the totality of their career. I'm looking at the top 18 scores. 11 of them got one championship or less.
Okay, so this is okay. So let's talk about the opposite list. So let's talk about the opposite list.
No, let me make my point because I'm going back to my point. I think that the scorers have to be playmakers. The guys with multiple. LeBron James, he's both.
Kobe, Mike, Tim.
Cap. I want to use Simmons because Simmons are hard. So let's take him out. Kobe. Kevin Durant he's a little bit of a multiple because he did average like 6 assists a game. I mean,
I don't like multiple for guys that have 2.
Okay, cool.
I don't like using that.
Okay, but what I'm saying is 2 is multiple. Because if you get the 2, now you're looking like 13 and 18. It gets ugly. It's getting uglier. So I'm trying to be fair to your point. Is what I'm saying. I'm trying to be fair to your point.
Okay.
Right. So I mean, you look at MJ, like multiple. The guys who win multiple typically do both. If that makes sense, that's why I said playmakers. And when the reason I say
you're right. No, you're right. But look at the assist list.
And when I say that, and the reason I said that because I thought about something. I'm not gonna look at the list yet, but I think when you look at the all-time assist leader, you're gonna get less champions. But you're definitely going to get guys who win more games than those other guys. You know what I'm saying? Like Steve Nash is going to be on that list where the nigga was winning 60 games a year. But Carmelo, like I love Melo. You know, I'm a big Melo fan. I'm a big James Harden fan. But Steve was like, you know, so like John Stockton, finals twice. Chris Paul, I'm doing the list now. Chris Paul never did it, but he only had one shot at it, and they fucked that off. Jason Kidd won a title. But he won.
No. I know they fucked that off, nigga. He was up 2-0 in the finals. Fuck that. I don't want to hear no excuses. Chris Paul was up 2-0 in the finals.
I said they fucked it off.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say? I said so. Jason Kidd,
one finals win.
I think he got 2, don't he?
One champion.
No, we got one. Got one.
No, Jason Kidd has 1.
Got one, but been in the finals 3 times as a player, right? Been in the finals 3 times as a player. But
I mean, but are we counting been to, or are we just counting wins?
No, what I'm saying is, what I said. Remember what I said before? I said I think what you're going to do is when you look at the assist leader, you're not going to see the championships, but those guys consistently won more than these other guys who just scored. Like if you look at the list of guys who just scored and the guys who just assisted, you're going to see it consistent. Neither one of them niggas win really, but you're also going to see what you're also going to see.
Yeah, I mean, but you get what I'm saying though. I'm talking about okay. Even the guys that do both, okay, like Michael Jordan, right? Michael Jordan is an all-around player if we really look at his game. But what do we consider him?
He's a scorer.
A scorer, right?
Yeah.
Same with Kobe, same with Bron, same with Cap, same with all these guys you mentioned.
Take those guys out the list.
Exactly. No.
I take them off the list because they did do multiple things. That's why. But we talk about just niggas who just go get it. Them niggas don't win either.
No, they don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, listen. Guys like Melo and guys like, and I know he did win, but I'm saying, guys like AI, guys like Melo, and guys like John Stockton do not win. That's facts. Even though John Stockton shot the pill pretty well.
But I tell you who consistently wins. I think you're missing it. Niggas who rebound.
Guys that do it all.
Niggas who rebound.
Yeah, for sure. The rebounding list is probably crazy.
Niggas who rebound. I didn't even look at that list, but I know niggas who rebound. I just think about it. On the top, Will Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, Shaq.
Yeah. The guys who rebound, they win championships for sure.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
All he did was rebound. Won championships, nigga.
A lot of them.
So that's what I'm saying.
All right.
Good question, though. It's a good question.
So, what would matter more to you, a Finals MVP or a regular season MVP?
A regular season MVP.
Why?
Circumstance. A lot of regular season MVPs don't win titles, or don't get a chance to win the MVP as a championship champion. But that also has to do with you being fortunate enough to be on a team that gets you to the final and win. It's only been one nigga who won it as a loss, right? So the regular season is on your own merit, really. It's on me. It's just me. Like, don't get me wrong, you need your teammates that win games, but I think if you're the MVP, you're probably you're heavily doing that. But like niggas like Charles, when I think about Charles Barkley, Elgin Baylor, I think about Karl Malone, even though I think that was stolen. Nigga, that's on me.
They had great years.
Steve Nash won 2 of them, even though I don't think he deserved it, but he didn't really have an opportunity to get to the finals. Like, give me the shit that it's on me. The regular season's on me.
Yeah, give me the Finals MVP. I like winning too much. I'm the best player on the biggest stage. Yeah, give me that every fucking time. I like winning, holding up that trophy, popping champagne, talking shit with my boys. Yeah, I'm all about that. Give me the Finals MVP any given time. And then I get the little trophy in front of the commissioner and I get to pop my shit. Let's go.
So hold on. So you rather be so what you're saying is you rather be Andre Iguodala than
why you gotta pick him though? That's the bullshit. That nigga's the outlier.
You rather be Andre than Kevin? Nigga, hell no! Give me Kevin. Fuck what you talking about.
This nigga picks the most outlier year and says, "Oh, you would rather be?" Nah, nigga, you know better than that. Pick another nigga on the list.
Okay, hold on. What year did Joe Dumars win a Finals MVP? We go there too, nigga.
Nigga, once again, outliers. What's the rule?
Would you rather be James Worthy? Would you rather be James Worthy or Magic Johnson or fucking Larry Bird? Go ahead, pick one. I tell you what. I'll take all the Finals MVPs. We'll bunch their names in a bucket, and whatever name I pull out, I'm good with. How about that? No.
How about that?
No. How about
all of them from all time, and I'll pick a name, random.
How about this?
I'll let you shake it up.
How about this?
I'll pick a name. Whatever name I pick, cool. I'm good with.
And I'll pick a name of all the regular season MVPs. And I guarantee you this: my odds of getting a great win is better than yours.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
We got to do this. We have to do it. I'm going to set up a randomizer for our next show, and we have to do this. We're going to take all the MVPs, all the Finals MVPs, the same amount of them. It's the same amount.
Only got one MVP that I'm worried about. Steve.
Same amount. No, you know what? There might be a few more MVPs because there were a couple of co-MVPs, weren't there?
I don't know. Let me see. I'm sure there was.
Or they only do co-rookie of the year.
Never.
Okay, they only do co-rookie of the year, right? Okay, so I'm my bad on that. So we'll do that. I'm going to set up a randomizer. I'm going to find that. I'm going to put all the names into a random bucket, and we're going to see who you get and who I get.
In 75 years, only got to worry about one name. Steve Nash.
Who, you?
Only got to worry about name. What's Steve Nash? It's only here.
No, there's a lot. No.
Name one off the top of your head. That you like, nah, nigga.
Regular season MVPs?
Yeah, did you like, nah, nigga?
I gotta think about it.
You can't, nigga. It's only one name. Steve.
I'm good with my chances.
You got AI. You got some niggas. You got Joe Dumars. You got a couple names in there. You like, oh nigga, nigga, I gotta pick them. Hey,
Not worried about it.
It's quite as kept. You got to worry about a nigga like Jalen. You pulling Jalen Brunson's name. Respectfully. You got to worry about that.
I'm good whatever name I choose. I'm good.
Yo, and guess out. And if I get my worst pick and you got Jalen Brunson, I'm winning. Steve Nash over Jalen Brunson. Yes.
Yeah, this MVP list is nasty. I ain't even gonna hold you. Hey, no, you got a couple. No, you got a couple. Kevin Garnett, that's not going to be a lot. Allen Iverson, that may not get you that far. You got a few. James Harden, Russell Westbrook. Yeah, there's a few softies on here.
But the bottom 5 or 10 of my list is going to be better than your bottom 5. So hey, go ahead. Let's pick. Like James over all of your bottoms, nigga. James over all your bottoms. And I'm a James Harden fan. It's
Bill
nasty.
Walton, that's gonna hurt you.
Not in that year.
Dave Cohen's in 73, that's definitely gonna help you.
Not in that year.
You.
Not in that year.
Willis Reed.
Nigga,
that's not gonna get you.
You got niggas averaging 7 winning the finals MVP. Get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
Yo, can I be honest with you? When I say this always garners a weird response, and I don't know why. But 2015 was probably the worst finals MVP pick of all time. For Steph Curry to not win finals MVP in 2015 was highway robbery. Oh, yeah. A nigga averaged 27 and 5 or some shit like that. And Andre Iguodala averaged like 11 and 6.
Hey, respectfully, on your list, you got third options and fifth options on your list, nigga. I don't got none of those. On that list, I got no. They all one options. They all number one, nigga. De facto.
Hey,
one.
Man, I'm gonna set up the game, and next week we gonna play it right here on Worst Take.
I don't know why you want to do that, but okay.
All right, it's better to have one transcended skill or no weaknesses.
No weaknesses. No weaknesses. No weaknesses.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there. No weaknesses. One transcendent skill in the NBA or any professional sport is not gonna get you that far. It might get you hot for like 5 years or some shit like that, but as soon as people figure you out, or as soon as that skill starts to, grow age and attrition, it's a wrap. We've seen that happen a few times. All right, which superstar gets projected too much by nostalgia? Or which superstar, my bad, I read that wrong. Which superstar gets protected by nostalgia? That's a completely different question.
Michael Jordan. It's only 2 names on the list. Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain. and they both protected by 2 different demographics of people. Our grandfather protected the hell out of Wilt, and our dads protected the hell out of Mike. Well, no,
I gotta say Bill.
Huh?
I gotta say Bill Russell.
Oh yeah, that's another one. Yeah. It's the third name on the list. Third name on the list.
That nigga gets protected.
We do agree that's top 3 though, right?
I don't know if I can say Mike, because Mike got footage unlike the other niggas. Mike is way more modern than Wilton and Bill.
And that's what makes Mike's worse. Because the way niggas talk about Mike, like we can't YouTube these games. It's crazy. Like nigga, I can't YouTube a game. You tell me like Mike in 83, he had a 67-inch vertical, nigga. What? Like I don't got YouTube.
67-inch vertical.
I can't look up 84 Mike. Like man, he was in the clouds one day and he was walking on the moon and the cloud dropped and he said, "You know what? I got a cloud. Don't worry, I'll keep going." And went up higher. Like nigga, the way niggas talk about Mike is crazy.
84 Mike. That's crazy. All right, which athlete has the most untouchable reputation despite obvious flaws?
We talking about on the court, right?
Of course.
Okay.
You gonna say Joe Dumars again?
No, I wasn't. Tim Duncan.
What were his flaws?
Tim Duncan wasn't great at anything. He wasn't elite at anything.
But not being elite doesn't mean you have flaws. Those are two different things. That's why I was asking you, what were his flaws? Because, I'm not the Tim Duncan apologist, but I don't think he had flaws in his game. I think Tim Duncan's flaw was just what he lacked athletically.
Okay.
Like, he just wasn't an athletic guy. You know what I'm saying? And that's not really like a skill that he lacks. Like, it's not a flaw because he overcame it with incredible skill. Tim Duncan should have never been as good as he was based on who he was physically.
I think, you know what? Let me see.
He definitely overachieved.
I know what you're gonna say. I'm not somebody.
You don't know what I'm about to say.
Who
I'm about to say?
Magic.
Nope.
You thought about it.
No, I didn't actually.
Yeah.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
Allen Iverson.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
Allen Iverson, niggas act like every time he picked up a basketball, niggas just fell and cracked their ankle open and he just drove it down the middle and dunked it on niggas. But Allen Iverson, with all reality, was a super inefficient shooter, was a volume shooter, wasn't really great mid-range, long game, lost his athleticism. Yeah, he's as fast as shit. He lost a lot of his vertical athleticism early. Wasn't really dunking on people till after like his sophomore, junior season in the league. And after that, he was just really, really fast. He just, in transition. And also, if you got on an island against him, you was in trouble. But in regard to like him really making other teams hurt from his efficiency, that just didn't happen.
That's a good one. That's like the best one on the list.
Who you got? Magic?
I would never say Magic in any negative light ever. Ever, nigga.
Even if it's true.
Ain't no flaws with Magic.
Obama, Jesus, and Magic. That's who's on Randall's wall.
It's Jesus, Obama, and Magic, nigga.
Exactly.
It's Jesus. No. It's Jesus, Malcolm, and Martin.
Malcolm, Martin, and Irvin.
Magic. Yeah, nigga. And then Tupac.
And Irvin. And Tupac. And Dr. Umar. No, I'm just playing. I'm joking.
You got to build a school before we get up on my ball. That's a good one, nigga. You took woo.
He's the first person that came to mind. I was hoping to God you wasn't going to say him. He's the first person that came to mind.
I got one.
Right.
No, that ain't a good idea. That's not right. Grant Hill.
Ooh.
Grant Hill.
Okay. But what were his flaws? Injuries?
He couldn't shoot, nigga. Grant could shoot to about 15 feet out. After that, it get real shaky for Grant.
Do you think he would have developed it?
Yeah.
Because he wasn't bad in his Phoenix days. In Phoenix, he could shoot the ball.
He had the form to get there, but I'm talking about when Grant was Grant.
Well, I'm saying he became a good shooter. Like, if you look at his Phoenix days later in his career, obviously he wasn't the same athletic guy, but he could shoot the ball, though.
I hear you, but when we talk about Grant Hill, we don't talk about those Phoenix days. Nobody's saying those. We looking at the nigga when he was him and Mike and Scotty sending niggas the other way. And niggas was like, hey, it's time to retire. When the niggas start contemplating retirement, it was like, yo,
you talking about them Detroit days.
Yeah, when niggas like, hey, Mike, you want to get out before this is ugly for you. Because that young niggas tell me. That we think about that, right? We don't think about it.
All right, what's the worst take you heard this week?
Everything Rich Paul said. Everything from I've been contacted by 27 teams. I got a list. I'm on the show with what's his name, doing the list of teams and why. The map of what LeBron should do. Everything has been a nonstop campaign to get LeBron James signed. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not sure LeBron got the options that they want, that he's saying they do. Because we're getting to a point where niggas are starting to run out of money. How long are you gonna be on vacation, kid?
Yeah, but LeBron is Bron, bro. Niggas gonna open up cap space for him. That nigga's still a bucket.
I'm not saying LeBron James is not gonna get signed, but what I'm saying is
he waiting too long.
You know what I'm saying is Allen Iverson can still play when they force him out the league, right?
Right.
I think that when you wear on the league so much that you're in a position where it's like I think a lot of teams are just done with the circus of LeBron James. The juice isn't worth the squeeze. Even if you win a championship, it just takes over your franchise. And a lot of these teams are positioned like we did a lot of work to get here to let someone come in and take over all the juice and suck out.
Well, you keep saying that, but what teams do you think wouldn't sign Bron? Like, let's be real. Do you think Miami's not going to sign him, or Cleveland wouldn't sign him, or you really think that?
I think those two teams are for sure. I don't think
you think New York wouldn't figure out signing LeBron James. You don't think that?
I don't think so.
No, I think you dead wrong.
I don't think so.
I think Minnesota would sign him. I think Golden State wants to sign him. I think New York would sign him.
I think. But listen. What I'm saying is, I think I'm not saying LeBron's not going to get signed. What I'm saying is, when Rich Paul is talking about, I got every team but the Lakers calling me. I think it's cap. I think that. Look, man, you and I both been in boardrooms with rich and powerful white people. Nigga, when they had enough, they had enough. You know how they be. And it's like, I think LeBron sucks out the air of every room he comes in. And I think I think he's at a point where it's not just to him, it happens to a lot of people where it's like, you leave a little bit before you want to because you don't have the options, because niggas are like, yeah, you can help us, but you know what? I just don't want to deal with the circus.
Yeah, for sure.
Basketball-wise, a lot of these programs, basketball-wise, it makes a lot of sense. But does it make sense in the building every day for 2 years? And some owners are
I mean, based on what LeBron James brings in financially, it might make sense.
I mean, all these teams are worth $8 billion now. I hear you, but I'm worth $8 billion. Like you bring another $300 million to the table this year. My lifestyle don't change. LeBron doesn't show up.
But they'll take that $300 million though.
Oh, 100%. But again, sometimes the juice isn't worth the squeeze because of the energy he takes out of the building. That's what I'm saying.
No, I feel you. My worst take of the week is Lupe Fiasco saying that Nas ain't got bars.
He didn't say that.
I don't know what the fuck that nigga been on lately. First there's 100 rappers better than Kendrick Lamar.
He didn't say that.
Yeah, he did. He said there's 100 rappers better than Kendrick Lamar, and then he said Nas don't really got bars like that. And I'm just like, all right, Lupe. Like,
who did he tell this to?
He was on some podcast, some live, something like that. I was just like, yo, why are you?
Should have said, Lupe, Kendrick's better than you, nigga. So if it's 100 rappers better than him, then it's 101 better than you. He's better than you, nigga. How about that? Like, what's up with these old? The old rappers started being worse and worse.
It's like, him in particular, it's like every now and then he just come outside and say some like sideways shit. And I just don't understand. It's like, nigga, that's Nasir Jones, bro. Like, what the fuck are you like? Nigga, you probably wouldn't rap if it wasn't for Nas. What are we talking? Like what? You know what other genres don't do? They don't shit on their legends like that. You don't never hear the Fallout Boy being like, Metallica is, they're cool, but they not fucking
You'll
with it.
never
You
country
never
stars,
hear no shit like that.
pop stars doing it, soul musicians doing it. You'll never hear
They
R&B.
uplift their legends. We the only niggas over here. Dog, this is Nas. He's 50 plus years old. Who knows how much longer he's going to be on this planet where we still get to hear his voice, listen to him rap, go to his shows, buy his albums. Who knows how much longer this is going to last? And you over here talking about he ain't got bars. That's what this nigga built a 30 plus year career on.
Nas has had an album out from 94 to today. I mean, what are we talking about?
Yeah. And it wasn't because he had the catchiest hooks.
Oh,
it's because the nigga had bars.
And he was, up until recently, he was terrible at beat selection.
That's another thing. If the nigga didn't have like the mega monster jam hits, because he had a few, but not like, Drake or Jay or no shit like that, right? And he's known for picking bad beats. Then what was it about?
Hey, in the words of Hov, some niggas hate.
Yeah, like I don't understand. It's like stop shitting on our legends to make your point, man. That's Nas, man. Y'all niggas need to revere that guy. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And let's keep it a beam. Lupe may never see this, right? Lupe may never see this. But let's look, like Lupe, there's levels to this. You shouldn't speak Nas' name. You're not in level.
Yeah, you led.
Like
no, not at all, nigga. Not at all. It's like, come on, bro. It's Nas. He's the fucking Miles Davis of hip hop, dog. He's a fucking Coltrane of rap. You can't be shitting on niggas like that, bro. What's wrong with you?
Nigga, if you've never been considered a top anything, nigga, you can't talk about the niggas who consider the top 5 universally, okay? So stop.
Period.
Stop.
I just don't understand that. It's the one moment
is not have been the top 10. Niggas who ain't now.
Yeah.
Nigga can't stand that.
Yo, one moment it's all about hip hop, and then the next moment you shitting on our legends. I don't understand that shit, man. We gotta chill on that. You gotta start giving love to the OGs and giving love to the pioneers and the niggas that paved the way for this shit to be what it is today. You better give them their flowers while they're here. But that's just me. All right, unpopular opinion of the week.
My unpopular opinion of the week is I have no problem with Donald Trump coming out and trying to call the FIFA president and trying to get the player unsuspended. I don't. Because in sports, and the guy got his ban lifted, his suspension lifted. Because in sports, at the end of the day, who gives a fuck? Like, if someone gets hurt on the other team isn't going, oh man, we should wait till he gets healthy. The other team is like, fuck that. Let's play. Look, man, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying in sports. I have no problem with Donald Trump calling that man trying to exert any kind of pressure to make sure we still lost by 4-1. But hey, he tried. And I have no problem with either. Done.
All right, man. My unpopular opinion is simple. If we start an all-white lineup, I can't support as a Laker fan.
That's not unpopular. I think white people are saying that.
If this is gonna be the Snowtime Lakers, I can't do it. So I'm just letting Rob and Jeannie and Mark and all these niggas know.
We're gonna start.
My fandom is, huh?
We're gonna start 3 like Duke.
I mean, you kind of have to. You got to start the big money, right? You paying fucking Luka 50, Austin 30, and Walker fucking 30, or Austin 40 and Walker 30. You got to start them. But who you put around them? Nah, bro. Let's be real here now.
I think we're gonna have stretches where we have 5 white guys on the floor for 15 plus minutes at a time.
Yeah, and we're gonna be getting our ass busted too.
And this is not us being racist. Black guys are better at basketball than white guys. That's it.
Nigga, at the end of the day, they gonna see it. Cause I know one thing. When I hooped, if I looked across the court and there was nothing but them over there, nigga, barbecue chicken, brother. We going to work. In fact, I would get offended if you would have one guard me.
Larry Bird got offended.
Hey, you would have to be nice like that. You know what I'm saying? I had one in my school that was nice like that. Shout out to Matt Donahue. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you can't be. I'm just saying it's not the rule. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I had one too, Brian McCall. And guess what? As good as they were, the nigga on the other side was probably better. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like, they can be nice, but the black nigga who's nice is probably better.
It's nicer than them.
It is what it is.
Of course it is what it is. There's only one of them that are ever mentioned in the top 5.
And he got his nickname.
One.
And his nickname has legend in it.
Hey, one. And I'll say this too. This includes an era where we couldn't even play. Okay? The NBA had an era where we couldn't even play.
Hold on, and this includes an era when they did display, they had 2 on the team.
Absolutely. Up until the 70s, it was like 1 or 2 a team. And you still have one in the top 5.
I would consider top 25, top 30, top 40.
There's one in the top 25.
And according to my late Uncle Mike, God rest his soul, Larry Bird wasn't black. I mean, one white. My uncle was racist versus white basketball players. Until you mentioned Larry Bird. I'm like, but what about Larry? Don't talk about Larry. And he's a Laker fan. Don't talk about Larry. He get offended you talk about Larry. Don't talk about Larry. Leave Larry name out your mouth.
I'm just saying, the only one I could think of that could be considered top 25 is Dirk. Shit.
Outside of Larry?
Yeah. Right?
I don't even know if he's top 25, but yeah, you're right.
He's the only one that can be considered.
You can argue it. You can argue it if you
can argue it. If you want to argue it, you can argue it. But aside from that, there's only one even in the top 25, top 30. What are we talking about? Yeah. All right, let's get to Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore, best basketball IQ.
Magic's the big face. Magic's the big face. I think
it's not JJ Redick.
No, look. I think we both gonna have Magic on our list, so we just get him out the way. I give Magic to that Magic.
I was gonna be a contrarian tonight, so go and pick yours.
All right, go ahead. You'd be wrong if you don't have Magic on your list. That'd be crazy. IQ, basketball IQ. And they got to be players.
Yeah.
Chris Paul, Jason Kidd, Magic, Chris Paul, Jason Kidd. Mm-hmm. Niggas want me to say that name so bad, but this is another big one. I know everybody. I know you thinking about, but I'm trying to see if I can find somebody better. John Stockton.
I like that one. He's a really smart basketball player.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go. Magic, Kobe, Duncan, and niggas ain't gonna like this, but I'm gonna say Draymond Green.
He's intelligent. I wouldn't put him on the Mount Rushmore because
I just did that as a curveball. I mean, he's not really no. It's just a curveball. Yeah.
Like because I thought about Bron, Mike, those
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Like,
You can easily put Brown on there for sure.
Like Mike, like niggas don't get credit for the ability Mike had. Like his ability to just read everything, like know everything that was going on before.
Mm-hmm. His reaction time and ability was insane.
Yeah, so
yeah. All right. So Mount Rushmore biggest draft steals.
Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. When you say steal, are you talking about order or how they got there? Or can it be both?
I mean, it can be both.
Magic Johnson.
Oh, hell no, that don't count. No, that's bullshit.
Why?
No.
They bought the
They
pick.
bought the pick.
That's
He's
a
gonna be
steal.
number one no matter what.
That's a steal.
Magic Johnson would have been a Boston Celtic if it wasn't for us buying the pick.
No, he'd be Chicago Bull.
Oh no, yeah, he'd be shit.
It's a steal.
We were almost robbed of the greatest dynasty of all time. Nigga, if he goes to Chicago and then Mike shows up 4 years later,
they not getting Mike because they gonna win too many games. They were terrible when they got Mike. They never get Mike.
That's true. Yeah, but Mike went third.
Mike went third. They were terrible. Magic himself is gonna win you 50 games.
Especially in the East. Especially.
Like they'll never see Mike. So can I have Magic? Because they bought the pick. That's a steal.
Come on, bro. How can you fucking say the first pick in the draft is a steal? How can you say that?
They weren't supposed to have it. They convinced the niggas to take some cash for it.
That's crazy. And they watched.
That's not a steal. That's highway robbery, nigga. They robbed the Bulls, nigga. They robbed.
Magic was going number one no matter where, bro. He was going number one no matter what.
I understand that, but he was supposed to be in Chicago, and the Lakers robbed them niggas. Here's a little bit of cash. They treat him like hoes. Here's a little bit of cash.
All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
Cool.
You have your
Magic.
Magic.
I don't need it. Cool. I don't need it.
No, you got it, bro. You fought for it, nigga. Take it.
Yeah, man. Magic is. That's why I asked the question: how we got there, or the pick? Which one matters? That's why I asked that question. Okay, cool. Mount Rushmore's steals in the NBA draft. I mean, Larry Bird went third. Nah, I don't want to do that. No, that's
no. He went second.
I thought
he went second. He went second.
All right, that don't count. Then. That don't count. Ooh, shit. Nigga. Ooh, that last one is hard, nigga.
Oh, I gotta still you done. You done. I gotta go.
I'm Manu Ginobili. Let me just throw a name out there. Manu Ginobili.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Hall of Famer in the second round. Nigga.
All right, my big face is Joker. First, second rounder to win MVP. First, second rounder to win multiple MVPs. First, second rounder to win Finals MVP. Yeah, fucking Joker.
That's the one.
My second one is gonna be Steph Curry. My nigga went 7th. Oh, that was a steal. Everybody was on Blake Griffin. Everybody was on everybody else. And in hindsight, Steph was the guy you should have picked. So I got Steph. My third is going to be Giannis. That nigga went 15.
That's a good one. I don't like the Steph one because Steph had them ankle problems. But I get you.
Yeah, but I'm going Steph. And then after that, I'm gonna go Kawhi. I think he'll win 15. 2-time Finals MVP, 2-time champion.
That's a good one. Kawhi's a good one.
Niggas, yeah. I get Kawhi.
That's a good one.
All right. Mount Rushmore, greatest comebacks after an athlete left the sport.
What do you mean? Explain that question.
So a person that had to leave the sport and then come back.
Like Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Who else did that? Bo Jackson?
Did he come back? Yeah, he did. That shit was really.
He didn't come back because he was playing both. He was going back and forth. Because I was going to do it for baseball. Nigga, who left and came back?
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah, go. Like, who never came back?
George Foreman. Hey, that nigga came back and won a fucking championship. He won a heavyweight title at 45. What are you talking about? He knocked out Michael Moore in front of the world. What are we talking about?
I want to think about individual sports. I should have been doing that.
I was like, yo.
I know the next name on your list. The
Muhammad Ali.
nigga who did a stint,
Muhammad Ali.
You're right.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali. Yo, the nigga sat down because he said war.
Nigga said,
no. Me no war.
On this list, nigga.
He said, I don't have beef with the Viet Cong. He said, why am I gonna go over there? So I got Muhammad Ali. After that, I'm gonna say Tom Brady. That nigga had a 40-day retirement, came back, and
He didn't go to training camp. That's bullshit. This nigga take OTAs off.
All right. I'll take Tom Brady off. I'll put Peyton Manning on. Peyton Manning took a whole year off, came back and won another MVP in the Super Bowl. So I'm going to say Peyton Manning. And then I'm going to just say this one because it's just always a feel-good story for me. Dominique Wilkins. Got hurt with the fucking Achilles, came back. He didn't really leave the sport, but when he came back, yeah, I mean, he averaged damn near 30 still. I love that story.
All right, I'm gonna take George Foreman, Muhammad Ali. Give me Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah.
Give me Mike Tyson. Who else? Who else got kicked out the league for a year or two? Ray Lewis.
Ooh.
That's devious.
That nigga had to sit down. That's a different kind of out the league. God damn.
Mike too. Mike Tyson.
Mike Vick. That was a good one. Mike Vick came back and got a max deal.
Yeah, go sit down somewhere. Mike Vick. Okay, cool.
You gotta respect it. All right, Mount Rushmore, greatest individual seasons.
Mount Rushmore, greatest individual seasons.
Yep.
That Barry Bonds year, whatever year he did like 500 walks, batted like 8,000.
I think that was 97 or 98.
No, we talking about later Barry Bonds when he the steroids Barry Bonds.
Oh, 04.
Yeah,
04. I think that was 04.
When niggas he still hit 80 home runs that year. Then so Barry Bonds, greatest individual year. That Michael Jordan early year. What was it? 84, 83, 85? 85 Mike, whatever it is, that year, whatever. Greatest individual years. Where's the quarterback? Let me think of quarterback in here. That year Tom Brady had Randy Moss. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
For sure.
And then greatest individual seasons. Based off of stats. It's got to be based off stats. Well, no. 2000 Shaquille O'Neal.
Great season, nigga. That's a great season.
That 67 games he played might have been the greatest 67 games in the NBA's ever seen. He's most dominant the NBA's ever seen. Nobody's stopping that nigga.
All right, 2000 Tiger.
I forgot about Tiger. Yes. We did this last week.
Did we?
Yeah, because I said Tiger.
It's a leftover. My bad. All right, let's go to work.
No, do your list now. Do it all again. I already did mine.
All right, 2000 Tiger. 92 Mike. I don't think niggas realize how insane that season was for Mike. I don't think niggas understand really, like, fully, like, that nigga won MVP, scoring title, the championship, finals MVP, and an Olympic gold medal in 10 months. Nigga, talk about picking up trophies. God damn.
You know who else did that in 10 months?
Who?
Kobe beating Bryant.
No, because he didn't win finals MVP. They lost it in 2008. He could have. He was this close.
No. He did it in reverse. He won the Olympics first.
Oh, yeah. Then he went on to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got the closest. In 2008, I thought that was going to be the year because he won MVP. He won the scoring title. He got to the finals. They just couldn't get over the hump. If they were to beat the Celtics, he would have won finals MVP. And then they go on in 2008 for the Redeem team and win gold. That would have put that nigga in a whole different stratosphere. I was so mad when he didn't do it. So mad. Yeah, I gotta do my 92 Mike. I'm gonna go 87 Rice. And I'm gonna go 08 Phelps. All right, worst take. Curveball questions. Which athlete's career is impossible to explain using statistics alone? Good question, huh?
I'm just gonna say Kobe.
Oh wow. You don't think you got the stats to prove it alone?
Yeah, but you gotta take your circumstances as far as you have Dale Harris as a coach for the first 3.5 years, not playing a nigga for 2 years, purposely, even though he was better than niggas, because he's trying to prove a point. Playing on the team with Shaquille O'Neal where he has to share a load, where most niggas don't have to share a load with a nigga like Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, I think Kobe's. I think using stats to prove Kobe's point it doesn't do it justice because circumstance of all the top 10 players, his circumstances were the hardest to overcome as far as his numbers arguments. The nigga came in, it was four fucking all-stars on the team. What do you want him to do at 17? You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. That's fair. I'm going to go with Magic Johnson. I think when you look at his stat line and you see 17 and 10, 17 and 11, it doesn't jump out there on the page. And I think a lot of young people are confused as to why we revere Magic is so great when they look at the numbers. I think he's either 17 and 11 or 19 and 11. It's not anything crazy that you would look at and be like, oh my God. But I think that they don't realize how much he did within such a short span of time. And I think people don't realize the gravity that was Magic Johnson on the court and how unique it was at the time. When that dude got to getting the ball off the rim and getting up court, the way that he would change defenses is the reason why he was so special. The things that he would see on the court and the way that he was able to get other people involved by seeing the court that way, it created an energy on the court that allowed people to genuinely have fun playing basketball while they were winning, and it got everyone genuinely involved. No one on that team, no one on that team ever had a Michael Jordan mentality, and they won 5 championships and went 9 times in a decade. How many people understand that? The Lakers were in the finals 9 out of 10 years in a decade. And it was primarily because of that guy.
You know what? You know why niggas don't understand? Because niggas think he averaged 17 when he averaged 20. 19.5.
Well, okay, even 20 and 11 is not, it's not crazy. You know what I'm saying?
20, 11, and 7.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
yeah, I don't think people realize that. I don't think people get how significant his presence was on the court. I like to, not in the same way, obviously, but in the way of when you talk about gravity and magnetism on the court, I liken Magic a lot to Steph because I think Steph is another one of these guys that his stats don't alone paint the picture as to what sort of like planetary kind of gravity he has when he's out there on the court without the ball. It's just Magic's gravity was different with the ball. It was like when he had the ball, you had to pay attention to him and you had to pay attention to everybody else on that court. You had to play perfect defense to beat the Lakers. Any mistake would be exploited because Magic would make sure that it was exploited. So playing against a team like that doesn't make, mistakes like that. Also, another thing about those great Laker teams that people go look at the field goal percentage of the entire team. Go look. It's crazy. It's insane.
No, and then go look at the nigga stats when he left.
Yes.
And watch out.
Absolutely.
And watch
Absolutely. Watch how crazy. Absolutely. It's crazy. Look how the team shot together.
I love that pick because to me, because they played in the hardest era. He played in the hardest era in NBA history.
Yeah, for sure.
Magic's the greatest winner of all times.
Yeah.
I know we have Bill, but Bill had played on a team where their Hall of Famers in that era outnumbered everybody else's. And I love Bill for what he did. And I can't take away his 11 rings. Tom Brady, some of those rings are due to defense. Nigga, the argument is made for Magic is all his are his. Because even the first one, niggas cap was down.
Yeah, for sure. Magic went and got that.
Don't trip, nigga. I'm here. I'm here. Don't trip.
Have no fear.
Nigga. I'm that
Magic
nigga.
Man is here.
I'm not that look. And that was literally the 70s way of saying, the 80s way of saying, I'm that nigga. Don't worry about it. I'm that nigga. Don't worry about it.
I got you guys.
I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this nigga.
All right, which position in all of sports is the hardest to be the greatest at?
I mean, outside of quarterback. That might be
all of sports.
That might be the hardest position in sports. Quarterback is probably the hardest position in sports. So if it's the hardest, I'm gonna say to me that quarterback position is hard.
I think the hardest position in sports is being in the corner of an octagon. I think when the objective is to hurt you, it's a little different.
No,
or the boxing ring.
No, but at the end of the day, then this is how I look at. I hear for you there. The reason I look at those sports is because at the end, this sounds crazy, but they're worried about their opponent only. They worry about one nigga. The quarterback has to worry about all his 10 guys and the other 11 guys, and he has to know where they are at all times.
And I hear that, but even in that, there's a level of protection in front of you.
But you have to set that protection.
When you're in the corner of an octagon, your this and your legs, that's your protection.
But hold on, you have to set that protection. The quarterback sets protection too.
Hey.
He's telling niggas, slide here because this nigga's coming to kill me. Get that nigga. He's changing plays, saying, yo, we not running this. Do this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But he still has protection.
But that's just like...
When you're in the corner of an octagon, you can't call your ring guys to get in there for you.
No, that's to me that's the equivalent of like you controlling the jab, right? Somebody jab, you controlling the jab. I'm control your jab. I'm just gonna catch it every time with my hand. That's the same equivalent. Because what do you do to a great jabber? You control the jab, right?
But I'm saying the corner of an octagon. I didn't say necessarily a boxing ring. I'm talking about the corner of an octagon. Way more than your hands. Way more. You can get choked out. You can get your leg snapped. You can get your arm snapped. You can get punched to death. You can get kicked to death. You can get your kidneys kicked to death. You can kick, like, brother, to me, and everyone is trained, like super trained, black belt, everything. As soon as you walk out there, everyone's Bruce Lee. And just like we talk about hoop, right? Even on the collegiate level, pretty much on the collegiate level, every nigga that's there was the man where they came from. It's the same with these fighters.
See, and niggas hate when I say this. Niggas hate when I say this. I'm gonna say it anyway. I hear the octagon, but I think if we're gonna have that argument, it's the boxer, because all fights start on their feet. It's great to be able to choke a nigga out if you don't get caught. You gotta get to the ground and choke a nigga out. Them boxers. I just feel like if niggas get in the corner, like niggas don't say, but they're in the alley, he's gonna be the gouge. I said, you gotta get to that boxer to gouge him. All fights.
Yeah, but what about them kicks in those knees, though?
Look, all fights start on the feet, nigga. Hey, look, this jab is faster than your
What about them elbows, them John Jones elbows? What about those?
But what I'm saying is that, look, that punch, them niggas throws a lot faster than them elbows and them kicks. Like I said, all fights start on the feet. If we start, look, if you tell me niggas in the octagon, the first time they get in the alley and the first time they drop to the ground, nigga boxer will get his ass whooped. If you go down there, hey, if the boxer's smart, he's gonna back up. Nigga, I ain't going down there. Get up, nigga. Soon as he get up,
I mean, he might, but I'm telling you, give me that octagon. That to me, that is the hardest position in all of sports. And I think that's second by like probably being on one.
The nigga in the octagon, and the nigga in the history of the octagon gonna take Mike Tyson punch to the face. They ain't gonna have it. They all doing this. It ain't no. I'm not talking.
That's it.
I'm talking about 88 Mike. All up doing this.
That's if Mike can take a leg kick.
Look, Mike punch.
I guarantee a John Jones leg kick. Is gonna slow Mike the fuck up. I guarantee that.
Or if they both take over at the same time, who you think gonna land first? Mike. They might land at the same time. Look, hey, they might land at the same time, right? But guess what? Mike gonna be like this and crying like a bitch, but John Jones gonna be like.
I tell you what. If somebody like John Jones or John St. Pierre duck that fucking over right hand that Mike got, and they go to the ground, Mike is getting choked the fuck out. I don't give a fuck how strong that nigga think he is.
You're right, but here's the difference. The difference between them and boxers, niggas train their whole life trying to duck that overhand right and still couldn't duck it. That's what I'm saying. Niggas didn't duck it. Niggas did that their whole life, figuring out how to slip and all that shit. And then they get in the ring and get whoop. But I hear you. If it go one way, it go one way. But if that fight is still on the feet, if that fight, because hey,
that's why I include boxing. That's why I said boxing too. But really, that octagon nigga, I would be terrified if I had to close that bitch out. I'm like,
because here's the thing. That land kick you talk about, that got to land too. What if that missed? If that fucking misses, what do you think happens to that octagon fight with Mike Tyson? It's a wrap. It's over at that point. Nigga. Hey, if you see John Jones kick and miss it Mike, and 88 Mike, You get up and walk out the arena because you already know what happens next. You like before Mike throw it, you like this is over. He going down. So
For sure. All right. If you could erase one sport moment just to see what happens afterward, what would it be?
One sports moment. That's a lot of moments I can do. Real missed the corner three. Oh, shit gets ugly. Oh, Real missed the corner three. No. First, get the rebound. Why is Tim Duncan on the bench? You don't get the thing in the game. That's it. If Tim's in the game, he gets a rebound.
Nah, let's keep it tall. If Kawhi and Manu don't go up there and miss 2 free throws each, they win that game.
It's a lot of things.
All I'm saying is just let Kawhi or Manu hit one of them free throws and it's a wrap. That shit's over.
It's a lot of things that went right.
And you know what that changes too, right? Tim Duncan goes 6-0 in the finals.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Yo, if Tim goes, I don't like that. I don't like Tim going 6-0. I don't like that.
I do because it elevates him a spot or two. It don't kill. I'm not putting him in the top 10. That's just me though. I'm gonna fuck with the rings. Fuck the rings. But it goes. Nigga, you went to Miami and won 1 or 4. Oh, nigga.
So I was gonna say the Kyrie shot in Golden State.
It's worse. It's worse in Miami because of the team they had assembled.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right. So I'm gonna get more petty then. I would have loved to see what would have happened if New York lost this year. If San Antonio would have came back from 3-1.
That's fucked up. It's been 52 years, nigga. That's fucked up. It's been 52 years. You are wrong on so many levels for saying that.
They would have been so mad, bro.
That's just me. And you know, I'm not even a Knicks. I hate the Knicks, really. But I'm not. That's messed up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's super petty, I know.
52 years and you want to take it away? Oh, that's fucked up.
No. I just wanted to see what it looked like.
Nigga, the Brooklyn Bridge wouldn't be there. The Brooklyn Bridge wouldn't be there no more. Nigga, it would be no Manhattan.
It look like Godzilla hit it. It look like Godzilla hit it.
Nigga, it'll be Central Park and a bunch of burned down buildings. That'd be it.
Nigga. That's hilarious. Oh, shit. All right. If every championship team had to run it back with the exact same roster, which dynasty lasts the longest?
The 2000 Lakers, nigga.
Do they?
Hell yeah.
I can argue that. I don't think they last the longest because Shaq doesn't stay in shape.
I was going to say, do they get older? That's the question.
Of course. That's what I'm saying. They get older. So it's like,
so what
dynasty?
They win one more, probably.
They win 1 or 2.
Yeah. Well, shit, that changes things. Niggas stay together. Oh, nigga. Golden State with KD. Not about that. Them niggas like 7. Because they were still young. And they were still young. And they look. They was all in prime. Oh, yeah. They went like, we still looking at them niggas, man. At this point, you're not even a Golden State fan no more if they stay together. You like, they can't stand these things. You like, stand these things.
I'm going to say the 93 Bulls. If they stay together, I think they run off 5 or 6 in a row.
I know that's what most people would say, but I always say I make that argument that Houston team was doing.
Yeah, I know you say that. Yeah, I know you say that. I think that those would have been.
You like to see it try. You want to see take a shot at it. I get it.
Yeah, I want to see it, and I think that there's a chance that the Bulls could have won those series. Especially in '95. Like I don't think that. I think the '94 Houston team, or what was the one that was the 5th seed? Which was that? '94.
That was the second.
That was the second one, right?
95.
I think they really could have beat that team. I think the '94 team is a team that they would have really had a problem with. Yeah.
Clyde?
The '94 team was better.
That's what I'm saying. The '94 team was Clyde.
Yeah. I think they had a better chance of beating the '95 team.
No, I mean the '95 team was Clyde.
Okay, whatever team it was that was the 5th seed, was that the '95 team?
Yeah.
Did they get Clyde at the trade deadline that year?
No, let me see. Hold on. Because I don't want to be wrong.
Or was it the '94 year? It might have been the '94 year. They were like the 5th and 6th seed. I might have been the '94 year because they played. Who they played in the finals in '94? The Knicks? But they played the Knicks in '95. They played Orlando in '94.
The '95 team. The '95 team was the 6th seed. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they would have had a better chance beating that team.
When they got Clyde, I think Clyde did come in the trade deadline. They were trying to figure it out.
He come at the trade deadline?
I think so. And once they figured it out, he was ugly for nigga. He's just kicking nigga. And
that '93 team.
So the '93 team, you keep Horace, you don't let him go to Orlando. So Orlando, I get where you're going. I get where you're going with this. Okay, that makes more sense.
And you got to think of it like this, right? The '93 team, Jordan's like 31. So there's a lot longer of a chance for them to be able to sustain that greatness because Jordan's young, Pippen's young, Horace is young. They all have a long run ahead of them. You got to remember, Horace still had great years in LA later. Pippen still had some quality years in Portland. You know what I'm saying? Like there were some times where they had past that Bulls run that still could have been really good if they stayed together. So I like that team. I think it was young enough. The '92 team I like, but I don't really like Bill. I think who was their center? I think it was like Bill Weddington or some shit. I can't fuck with that. I can't get jiggy with that.
That Houston team.
Oh, it was fire. Don't get it twisted. Let's see his '93 team. They won.
Bill Weddington's got.
Yeah, they had.
And I always go.
Yeah, that's what I want. I wanted Stacey King. I'll take Luke Longley. I'll take Jordan Paxson. I'll take Will Perdue. They still have Bill Weddington. They had centers. God damn. Cartwright, King, Longley, Perdue, Weddington, and Scott Williams.
So this nigga got 5 niggas. He about to be 60 on.
Give me the Tony Kukoc, Steve Kerr.
They gonna get 12 apiece, nigga. He's gonna get 12 apiece, nigga. Cool, nigga. Whatever you say.
God damn.
Look, bro. The reason
they had shooters, bro.
So the reason I say that is, and I always explain this, and niggas don't understand basketball. The one thing the Bulls prided themselves on, the reason they were so good defensively is because they could play everybody one-on-one. They can match up and they can stay at home. That's what made them so fucking amazing defensively because they were long and they could alt pause and they can just stay home because everybody guarded well enough. That motherfucker in '94 gave Shaq 35 a game. What the fuck is he gonna do to them white boys? They better send help. And my problem was once you sent help, everybody can hit a shot, nigga. From Otis Thorpe, all them niggas can hit the shot. It wasn't a nigga that could miss.
Same on the Bulls side. There wasn't a nigga that was missing out there. Hey, bro, on the Bulls side, they had B.J. Armstrong, they had Steve Kerr, and they had fucking John Paxson on that team. bruh. Those are all 40% three-point shooters. Some of the greatest of all time. And then you got Tony Kukoc, who wasn't a bad shooter. You had Scottie Pippen, who wasn't a bad shooter. You had Horace Grant, who was good from 15 to 17 and in. Nigga, they had shooters. Shooters.
Here's my thing about that, right? And when I say this, understand I'm not saying Mike is going to be stopped. What I'm saying is
that's not happening.
No, that's not going to happen. Mike is going to get his. But what I'm saying, what I'm saying is between Clyde, Vernon Maxwell, Mario Elie, and Chucky Brown, they have less of a matchup problem than Bill Wennington does with Hakeem. That's the only thing I come up with. Yeah, Mad Max is a great defender. He's not going to stop Mike, but it's times that he's going to be able to get Mike to get off his spot a little bit. Look, make it hard on Mike.
It ain't like Jordan ain't torched every last one of them niggas before that.
Mike's going to make contested shots. He's going to make them, but they're going to be contested. This nigga King, Mike, he's going to be...
we got to be real, right? The real matchup is Jordan and Pippen. That's the good matchup for the Bulls, and Hakeem for Houston, because Houston don't got really nobody else out there that's really gonna go out there and give them a consistent 20. That's not gonna happen. They're gonna have to spread that around. That's what they were really good at.
I averaged like 20, 25 that year, my nigga. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot.
Hell, that's the problem right there. So you put.
Well, I tell you what, both of those teams were really good at spreading it around. Pause. When it came to 100%. Shots, because when it come to the Bulls, if they put that shooter lineup out there, nigga, if you help off Mike, you're getting, you know what I mean? You getting drenched immediately. Nigga, BJ, Steve Kerr, and John Paxson out there, bro, they not missing shit. Good luck.
So I'm looking at the roster of all the niggas who played, and this is the 95 roster. You got 1, 2, 3, because they went like 10 deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, they played a lot.
And then Chucky Brown was like the 11th man.
Man, Chucky? Nigga, Chuck.
Nigga, everybody averaged 7, nigga. They don't miss. That's how crazy. Like, and to me, one thing I always said about the Bulls was, and it almost happened in '93 before Charles Barkley got hurt in that series. They forced him to scramble. They had to double Charles. Once they start doubling Charles, you had to scramble and white boys start hitting them shots. And it was like, and that's what made that series interesting until Chuck got hurt. Once Chuck got hurt, they can guard him with Scotty and say, all right, nigga, we stay home again. We back home. And then
because they were putting Chuck in the post and they were letting him operate out of the post. And he was either Scotty, they had to send another one. And if they did, then Tom Chambers and fucking KJ and all them niggas was knockdown shooters. And they was getting off.
Got limited to one leg. Scotty, go guard him. Go guard him.
Yep.
And then Mike, go guard KJ. We good
now.
Yep,
and that was it. We good. But we got to be real though. Mike went nuclear in that series too. He averaged like 41 or something.
You saw the weakness when they started, because Phil Jackson, and I read Phil Jackson's book. He's always said the strength we had was we didn't have to double nobody. When you get in a double situation, it's the same reason nigga Shaq was so effective. When you got to double a nigga, it makes that island with Kobe is really lonely when you got to double Shaq.
Yeah, but I also think that when you consider the way that the Bulls used to rotate on defense off of doubles because of how long they were, because of how quick they were, I mean, they kind of showcased that in in 95 against the Magic when they played them in the Eastern Conference Finals. The way that they were able to frustrate and contain Shaq, that was different. That was otherworldly. And it wasn't just Dennis Rodman. It was also the way that they schemed against him, the way that they sent doubles, the way that they had guys in the gaps that were anticipating these cross-court passes. They really frustrated the shit out of the Magic when they swept them in 95.
Yeah, but none of them niggas had the shooters. As a collective.
Who can have the shooters? They did. What do you mean?
As a collective?
They had Dennis Scott and Nick Anderson. They were two of the best shooters in the league at that time.
You're right. But these niggas had...
And they had another dude on the wing. Who was the 90...
Look, All right, I hear you. Listen to the shooters though. Kenny Smith, Mario Ellie, Sam Cassell, Robert Ory, Vernon Maxwell, Otis Thorpe, Clyde Drexler. All them niggas shot over 35%. Some of the niggas shot in 40%. Like,
yeah, I give you that. But if you look at this team, look at this team, but look, no, listen though. You had Nick Anderson, he could shoot it. You had Daryl Armstrong, he could shoot it. You had Brian Shaw, he could shoot it. You had Dennis Scott, he could shoot it. You had fucking shooters on this team, bro.
Try. I'm not talking about the percentage. I'm talking about, like, what I'm saying is Daryl Armstrong, streaky shooter. What's the other name you mentioned? Streaky shooter. Only
dog. You talking? Even if I don't mention Daryl Armstrong, Nick Anderson, Dennis Scott, and Brian Shaw were all high percentage 3-point shooters.
Brian was streaking his whole career. He was streaking his whole career. That's why he didn't shoot a lot. he shot when he got hot. He would shoot other than that. But what I'm saying,
that nigga knocked down some great. That nigga knocked down some great shots for the Lakers. Salute to that nigga.
And he was streaky then too, though.
Yeah, you're not lying. That nigga was streaky.
He was streaky.
He was streaky.
What I'm saying is, this Houston team, them niggas had burners. They had burners, all of them. That's why I was like, yo, it's hard.
What was gonna be? I guarantee this. It was gonna be a shootout because they was gonna have to double Mike. I guarantee that. You wasn't gonna send no single coverage at Mike. No, Mike was gonna average 50, nigga.
No, you filter him to the king. That's the thing. You filter Mike to a king. That's it. You filter.
Good luck with that, nigga.
But what Mike gonna do is it twice, and he gonna be like, fuck that. He gonna get to that 10-foot spot, and just pull up. He gonna like, fuck that. I ain't going there with that nigga.
Mike gonna go punch it on Akeem, and he's gonna keep going back and keep going back and keep going. What are you talking about? Mike loved that shit. Even if Akeem grabbed this shit out the air the first time, Mike is going right back to trying him on that nigga. You know how he go. That nigga, he took years for him to get Mutombo. He got him though.
Yeah, he got him once, nigga. Understand? He got him once. King watched 5 blocks. Nigga, he gonna be out there looking like Wemby.
Hey, absolutely.
He out there looking like Wemby, nigga.
See, that's the difference between like that era, and when I say that era, I'm gonna say Mike, Scotty, Grant Hill, Penny. That era of wing player, they were looking to put big niggas on a poster. This was the goal. Tracy McGrady, Steve Francis, Baron Davis. I can keep going. This was the goal. I wanted to put niggas on a poster. Nowadays, could you imagine if Wemby played in the late 90s, the early 2000s? He would be dunk bait. Everybody in the league would be like, we got to get him. It's not like that no more. Everyone's scared. They dribble under the basket. They don't even look.
I'm not arguing that. What I'm saying is, you're not gonna make your series as trying to challenge the king. No one is.
No, but Mike is not gonna get into them games. But within the game, Mike is always
once, and then when he get blocked twice, Mike go, he gonna get to that 10-foot spot. Nigga, fuck that. Let me get 2 of these, nigga. Get 2 of these, and he's gonna hit him, and he's gonna hit him. No one's saying that, but they're
gonna have to send 2 to Mike. I guarantee that.
I think that they're good enough defensively. That team is good enough defensively to say, let Mike get his, and we'll shut everything else down.
Good luck, nigga, because you're not shutting Scotty down. You're not shutting these niggas down, bro.
He was a 20-point scorer. That's it. That's all he was gonna get.
What do you mean that's it? You act like that's light. That's not light. That's not light. That's Scotty was 6'9", 6'10", handled it like a guard, had post game, shoot the long ball, get to the rack. Nigga, what are you talking about? Scotty was nice.
Scotty gonna give us 18, and we'll live with that. Like Scotty, I'm not worried about Scotty going up for 50.
I knew we certainly
not worried about that. But you can worry about Clyde going 50. You can worry about a King going 50, nigga. Because them niggas are relentless. They gonna keep going.
Hakeem, not Clyde at that point. Clyde was not going off for 50 in 95, nigga. Hakeem, yes. That's for sure.
What was Clyde?
Clyde, nah.
Let me see Clyde's career highs.
What was his game high in 94, 95?
Good question. I'll look at this game log. Let me look at this game log real quick. Good thing I got him up. You got him up already.
What was Clyde? Shit, you can give me his game high.
I'm going to tell you right now. Give me a second. I'll tell you right now exactly what that is. It ain't hard to find. The first hold on. I hit the wrong button. 41, nigga. 41.
So he's not hitting niggas off for 50 like that.
He had 5 40-point games, nigga.
He's not hitting niggas off for 50. He's not hitting niggas off for 50 like that.
What I'm saying is, we not worried about Scotty scoring 40. We worry about, hey, that nigga hit you off. Keep fuck around and find out. He gonna hit you for it.
Yeah.
That's the difference. It's a good conversation.
Yeah, it's a great combo. I wish Cam was on because I would have loved to see what his perspective would have been too.
Well, he can't tell me because he wasn't really watching Hoop then. I talked to
but he's kind of a historian though. He went back.
You had to see that Houston team play. For me, you had to see that Houston team was just. It's hard to explain unless you saw how they played. Nigga, it's like even when nigga, because I rooted against them niggas, and I was like, damn, nigga, will somebody miss a shot? Swing, double, like Shaq had to call for a double. Swing. Oh, you hear perfect dribble, kick out, bam! God damn it! Another nigga hit a shot. Like somebody miss. I need somebody to miss tonight, please.
It ain't gonna be too different on the Bulls side, nigga. You're gonna have to send 2 to Mike, and when Mike get the Paxson, bam, BJ, bam, her, bam.
We gonna bang a horse going off. Go ahead, horse. Go ahead, nigga. Horse is gonna give you 9, 9 and 10. That's that line.
Yeah, but it's gonna be super efficient though. And it's gonna be 60%.
When niggas don't realize is that Bulls team, it ain't the offense for the Bulls. It was always defense, and that's my argument. They were so great defensively, but
for sure.
But it wasn't their offense that was killing people. It was their defense. They locked you down, and Mike went nuts. You can't lock a team down when you got to double a nigga like a king. And I think Phil's gonna do it because I know if I know Phil, that first game Phil's gonna say, play on the island, let's see what happens. And when he get a 55
for sure.
ball, when he get a 55 ball dropped out, he gonna say, all right, look, the game plan has changed.
I think both teams do that first game. First game, it's gonna be like let Hakeem and Mike go crazy. And let's see what happens. Which I would love to see. God damn, that would have been great to see.
King gonna be like, nigga, he gonna be like him. You gonna let like I said, all 5 of them getting 12, nigga. Each one.
Nigga, everybody on the fucking Rockets is getting 40 to 50 from Mike. Easy. And we know that can happen. That's not even a question. We know that can happen.
If it becomes a shootout, who is the favorite is my question. Because I think it becomes a shootout.
I don't know, nigga. That's Mike. Mike didn't lose too many of those.
He's never faced a monster like Hakeem.
And Hakeem never faced Mike. That goes both ways, brother.
And the only time Mike did face a monster like Hakeem, he faced Shaq. And
what do you mean? And then what? That was on a comeback year. Stop that dumb shit, nigga. I was on a comeback year. What happened with Mike? What happened the next season when Mike came back off a full training season and full off season? What happened? It beat the dog. No. It beat them niggas 4-0. They fucking swept them. Nick Anderson.
That was after
they swept them.
And then Nick couldn't hit it. Then Nick couldn't hit the.
They got shit at the end because the nigga was scared because he knew what time it was.
They was winning the game 1. Nick fucked that up, and then he went in the shell the rest of the series. You can't win without. Yo,
the nigga was scared, B.
Was. Look, you asked me what happened. I said Nick Anderson.
Well, hey, at the end of the day, I ain't got shit to do with nothing. They swept them niggas. Where was Shaq at?
At the end of the day, Nick Anderson. Look, when you only got 2 shooters and one nigga can't hit the ocean from Santa Monica Pier, nigga, cool. Stay home on D Sky. Let that nigga miss because that nigga was up the airball. You remember that shit? That nigga was at the airballing 15 footers. Shook.
They should have checked the bookies.
Nigga, shook. No. That wasn't no bookie. That nigga was scared. I wish I could blame it on the bookie. That nigga was scared.
Hey, at the end of the day, that next season, he was scared for a reason because Mike was on back. He was Mike. It wasn't Mike with the 4-5. It was Mike with the 2-3 with them Jordan 11s on killing shit. That's what he was.
The nigga was.
You know that.
The nigga was up. He missed him 3 free throws, and the nigga went into a shell after that.
You know what it is.
Shell. He balled.
You know what it is.
He balled the first game and then missed those free throws, and the nigga just turned into like. Remember Markel Phelps?
He did.
From Washington? That's what it looked like. Nigga, he had to hit you and everything. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Nigga turned into Ben Simmons.
Terrified.
Turned into Ben Simmons for sure.
Good conversation.
For sure, man. Well, shit, that's been worst take, brother.
All right, for sure, man. Good show, brother.
You too, man.
Peace.
This fucking game is about winning and losing. Me, I don't fucking lose.